Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here, welcome to the final game for the Dave Ploof Legacy Tournament. As tonight's game will feature the visiting team, the Billings Scarlets, and your post 22 Hardhats. As the Hardhats wearing the baby blue uniforms and Billings in the all black. As we'll take a look here for both lineups, as we'll start here with Billings. As leadoff hitter will be the right fielder number 6, Bridger Leyland. Batting second, playing center field will be number 4, Oliver Prill. Batting third, playing first base, number 9, Zach McDonald. Batting cleanup as the designated hitter, number 18, Kyron Ballard. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 13, Olin Kaluga. Batting sixth, playing third base is number 14, Brendan Warren. Batting seventh as the shortstop, number 17, Porter Dahlberg. Batting eighth, playing catcher is number 1, Mateo Harris. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 12, Brooks Hust. And the starting pitcher for Billings is number 11, Matt Delzato. As we'll take a look here defensively for post 22 in the outfield, going from left to right. And left field is number 9, Hudson Ogle. And center field, number 19, Lars Kiefer. And in right field is number 30, Braden Staper. As we go around the horn here in the infield at third base is number 14, Javi Burris. The shortstop, Jackson Reeder. Playing second base will be Brixton Steen, and at first is Regan Turnquist. As the catcher is number 25, Josh Elder. And the starting pitcher here on the mound for post 22 is number 24, Rowan Fredrickson. As for him here on the season, 18 innings pitched with a 1-1 record, 25 strikeouts to 11 batters walked, and with a 155 ERA here for the Hardhats right-handed pitcher. As he will throw his final warm-up pitch as the Hardhats, after falling 2 games yesterday in the doubleheader against Carpeland and West Fargo, as they're riding here on a 3-game losing streak, as they look to come in and snap that one here in this game. As Leyland will be the leadoff hitter here for Billings. As we'll take a look at here for the weather for our first pitch, currently 94 degrees. As temperatures rising up to 105 today. As Billings, who just played in the game here before against Carpeland, where they lost 13-5, so they're playing their second game here of their doubleheader. As Fredrickson, who will step up here on the mound. As Leyland, the left-handed batter, will step on in. As Fredrickson holds the glove here on the chest. As the first pitch comes, this will be taken here outside. That one is in for ball 1. As the home plate umpire here for tonight's game will be Mike Deming, and on the bases will be Chris Jackson. As Fredrickson fires away here on the 1-0 pitch, as Leyland will take a swing and fouls that one off here as the count will go 1 ball, 1 strike. As we saw the starting pitcher in game 1 yesterday here for post 22, Reagan Koskin, and the starter in game 2 of the doubleheader was Declan Mickley. As Ferguson here will get the start for the 4th game here of the Dave Plouffe Legacy Tournament. As this next offering is just low and outside, that one is taken here for ball 2. As Leyland, the right fielder, with leadoff duties here for the Scarlets. Fredrickson kicks and deals the pitch, a swing and a miss here, called for strike 2. As Fredrickson will even it out. As on deck will be the center fielder, number 4, Oliver Prill. As Leyland will tap on home plate, holds the bat here to the shoulder. As Fredrickson holding here on the mound, fires away on the 2-2 pitch. This one is high and outside, as that one is taken here for ball 3. So the leadoff hitter and Bridger Leyland facing a full count. Fredrickson gets his pitch here ready to go. As the 3-2 on its way to the plate, as this one is high and outside, as it'll be taken here for ball 4. So we see a leadoff walk to Leyland, and this will pull in the center fielder, number 4, Oliver Prill, up to the plate. As for Fredrickson, who only allows now his 12th walk here on the season. As Fredrickson will wait for him to step in the batter's box, as he'll take a practice swing here outside the right-handed box after taking the first batter in the game as a lefty. Prill steps on in as Turnquist, who makes his first game played here for post 22 on first base. We saw him pitch earlier in the early games here in this tournament, as Fredrickson will turn away and throw that one towards him, as Leyland will come back there on the pickoff attempt safe. As no pitch here yet to Prill. Fredrickson looking over in the corner of his eye, fires away here on the pitch. This is Swan on a ground ball that skips high over the head of Fredrickson. Steen picks up, throws to first, gets away from Turnquist as the runner in second, and Leyland will take off to third. So a high bouncing ground ball there hit by Oliver Prill just goes over the head of Fredrickson. As Steen went to go pick it up, he threw it over to first, just way outside of the glove there of Turnquist, and that one rolls away to the side. So that's going to put runners here on the corners for the first two batters in the game, as we'll pull in the first baseman number 9, Zach McDonald, up to the plate. As post 22 will get an error there on the board. As Frederiksen, the right-hander, gives the first pitch here to McDonald as it comes to the plate. This one is to be in down the middle as that one is called here for strike one, with Brixton Steen and Jackson Reeder both playing really close there to second, as they'll take a look here at the runner on first and Prill as he'll take his lead off. Frederiksen turns around his back to look at him. Count here at 0-1. Turn around, quick throw to first as Turnquist will make the catch, and Prill will come back in sliding. As Leyland, who stands on third, got there from a walk, and Oliver Prill there on first, who reached on air. As the 0-1 pitch to the plate, this one is just high and outside on a breaking ball. That one's taken here for ball one. As McDonald will take a look here over towards his third base coach. Bat up here to the shoulder for the right-handed hitter. Frederiksen looking up and down in the corner of his eye, fires away here on the 1-1 pitch, a swing, as that will go here for a foul ball just past the third base line. This will pull the count here to 1-2. As I'll wait here for this foul ball to get removed here, as I want to roll back into left field. As Hudson Ogle will toss that one off to the side. So 1-2 count here for McDonald, as we will see Kyron Ballard, the designated hitter here, waiting on deck for Billings. As Frederiksen waits the call here from his catcher and Josh Elder, who has caught here in every game of the Dave Ploof Legacy Tournament. As the righty here on the mound, Freddie offers the 1-2 pitch, a swing, a ground ball hit towards Steen at second. He picks up. He'll make the play at first as Albright run in to score. So Billings breaks the ice here as they have a 1-0 lead, as that brings us for the first out of the inning as well. As now this will pull in the cleanup hitter, Kyron Ballard, up to the plate. As Brixton Steen, who makes a play there after throwing for the first error of the game, following the E4 off the reach on air from Oliver Prill, who stands on second, as the first pitch comes here to Ballard, as this one is in the strike zone here, called for strike one. Only one left-handed batter he has seen here in this inning, as the right-hander here in Ballard waits to see the second pitch. As Frederiksen offers it, this one's just taken outside. That one goes for ball one. As Braden Stapert still leading the team here in innings pitched with 52.1, and Broden Sales trailing behind him at 44.2 innings pitched here on the season. As the 1-1, the offering in down low, that one taken here for ball two. As Stapert also adding here for 7 wins on the season, a team high in that category among pitchers. Another look back here to the runner on second for Frederiksen on the mound. Fires away on the 2-1 pitch. This one's taken outside here for ball three. So the fourth hitter here in the lineup being Kyron Ballard, facing a 3-1 count. As will be Olin Kaluga, the left fielder, as he will be waiting on deck. Frederiksen has his next pitch ready to go. The ball in the glove out in front of his chest. Looking back towards Prill on second, as a quick time here called for plate, as Frederiksen, who is just about to deliver that pitch, as he's just going to hold that one in his hand and return back here to the mound. So he will step back on, plants the right foot, as Prill will take his big lead off there on second. As he turns away, throws to second, as Steen trying to make the tag that one, as he will come back in sliding safe. Only one out here in the inning following the ground out hit by Zach McDonald, which brought a run and a score from Bridger Leyland at third. As the 3-1 pitch comes to the plate, as this one is going to escape away here, the glove of Elda. That'll be taken for ball four, as that will advance Oliver Prill over to third. So the second walk here allowed in this game for Rowan Frederiksen. Puts runners back here on the corners for Billings, and this pulls in the left fielder number 13, Olin Kaluga, up to the plate. As Josh Elder will go out in front of home plate, as we have a call-out sign here towards his infielders. As here for the Scarlets left fielder, he steps into the batter's box. As Frederiksen takes a look behind the runner on first, and looks straight ahead to the runner on third. As first pitch coming, as Kaluga will hold on the swing. This one is right down the middle, as that one's taken here for strike one. Another look here over towards his third base coach before he will step into the batter's box. As the bat here waiting on the shoulder. As Frederickson turns and looks towards third. Turns away to the runner on first as a pickoff attempt there. As Fowler will return there. As last time we saw Rowan Frederickson make a start was for the Firecracker Championship game where Post 22 won 2-1 over Pueblo Azteca to win the 51st annual Firecracker tournament just last weekend. As the 0-1 pitch here for Frederickson, this is swung on as that foul ball will go deep out of play in right field. So two pitches that Olin Kaluga will face. He faces an 0-2 count here with one away in the top of the first inning. As Billings still trying to find for their first hit in the game with 2 walks and a reach on air for all 3 total base runners here on for them. As Frederickson looks down the middle, stands straight on the mound. As the 0-2 will turn over to first base. As Ballard will turn back there. So Rowan Frederickson throwing a few pickoff attempts here to all 3 base runners that have been here in this first inning. As Ballard continues with his leadoff on first, 0-2 count. As Kaluga will see the pitch as a breaking ball that comes in. That one is called for strike 3. So a 3-pitch strikeout here for the second out of the inning. As Rowan Frederickson will find for his 26th strikeout of the season. And now this pulls in the number 6 hitter, the third baseman, number 14, Brendan Warren, up to the plate. As that breaking ball was just up high in the strike zone. As Kaluga, all he could do is just watch on that one. As the right-handed batter waits to see the first pitch, as Frederickson examining both base runners, one behind him and one in front of him on first and third. As the pitch will come to the plate, as this one is going to be in here for strike 1, as someone going in and out of the glove of Elder here for strike 1. As Warren steps right back in the batter's box here for the Scarlets. As the right-hander pulls the ball back in the glove here in front of his chest. As he'll kick the leg, the 0-1 pitch. This one is down the middle, call for strike 2. Runner takes off to second as Brixton Steen will come in front of that one as he was looking straight ahead to the runner on third as he was taking his steps there towards home plate as he will hold off on there. So that puts runners here on second and third on an 0-2 count. As we see our first stolen base here of the game, that goes to Kyron Ballard. As Frederiksen looking back and forth towards second and third. The 0-2 with 2-way here at the top of the first. The pitch, a swing, another high bouncing ground ball goes towards Steen at second, makes the play over to first, and that brings us here for the third out of the top of the first inning. So it was the leadoff hitter, Bridger Leyland, who faced on full count, and he took for ball 4 to get a leadoff walk, then it followed with Oliver Prill, who reached on error. And that put runners on the corners with Zach McDonald hitting for a groundout, which brought 1 run in to score. As Frederickson allowed 2 walks in that inning with 1 strikeout as well. As for Post 22, we'll take a look here at their lineup. As leading off will be the designated hitter number 10, Aiden Roberts. Batting second will be the shortstop number 3, Jackson Reeder. Batting third, playing in center field, number 19, Lars Kiefer. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 25, Josh Eller. Batting fifth, playing second, number 13, Brixton Steen. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 15, Regan Turnquist. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Braden Staper. And batting eighth, the third baseman, Hadley Burris. And batting ninth is the left fielder, Hudson Ogle. As we see a little bit of some changes coming in the lineup here for Post 22, as we saw Braden Staper play first base here in this entire tournament, as he has been moved out towards right field. As we mentioned, Regan Turnquist playing first base here for the first time in this tournament. But other than that, Ogle, who moves from right field yesterday, he moves over to left. Some minor details and some changes there for Post 22 as they will look to end here on this 3-game losing streak. As the last win they had was back on Thursday where they defeated West Fargo with a score of 5-4. As for Post 22, the next games here after this tournament will be on Tuesday in Sturgis at 6 p.m. As we'll take a look here at the starting pitcher for Billings on the mound will be a right-hander in number 11, Matt Delzato. As catcher here for Billings will be number 1, Mateo Harris. The first baseman, Zach McDonald, playing second is going to be Brooks Hust. Playing third, Brendan Warren, and the shortstop will be Porter Dahlberg. In the outfield, as the left fielder, number 13, Olin Kaluga, and center field, number 4, Oliver Prill, and in right field will be number 6, Bridger Leyland. So Aiden Roberts gets announced up here to the plate, As for the Hardhats DH here on the season, a 400 batting average with a 493 on base percentage, 46 hits, 32 RBIs, and 43 runs scored for him here on the season. As he's been a very reliable leadoff hitter here for Post 22. As the righty and Delzato offers the first pitch, as this one is going to come inside here, called for strike one. As Roberts, the right-hander, who will step right back in after spending a college season in Kansas. As the 0-1, the right-hander kicks and deals the pitch. This one going outside into the opposite batter's box as Roberts will take that one here for ball one and evens the count to one apiece. As for Roberts in the game against West Fargo last night, as he went 1 for 2 with a single and a fly on that came in for a pinch hitter for Koskin later. As on this next pitch, a swing and a miss here for strike two. As he'll shrug the shoulders and step right back in here to see the fourth pitch on this at-bat. Glove out in front of the face here for Delzato. Fires away the 1-2, a breaking ball that swung on a soft ground ball hit towards third. Warren picks up, throws to first, as they're going to get the out there. As Warren throws that one all the way across the pond as the first baseman and Zach McDonald able to get his hand up there just in time on that high throw as that brings us here for the first out in the bottom of the first inning. As this pulls in the hard-ass shortstop number 3, Jackson Reeder, up to the plate. As for Jackson here on the season, the team leader in hits with 51, and with the batting average of 411 on the season, as well scoring for 41 runs. As the first pitch here on a bunch show from him, this one will go high and outside for ball one. As both teams here are still trying to fight for their first hit in the game, as Billings has a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. As Delzato, the 1-0 pitch, as this one is inside here, called for strike one on a Reeder, as he'll hold off on that swing as well. Steps back in as the first lefty. Delzato will face off here in this game. As he has the next pitch here ready to go. Waits for confirmation from his catcher, and Mateo Harris, as the next offering comes high and outside for ball two. As well here for Jackson Reeder on the season, 21 walks to 10 strikeouts. As he will sway the bat back and forth. As the 2-1 delivery crosses the plate, a swing here from Reeder. This one is hooking left as that will drop out of play here for a foul ball. So the hard-hat shortstop steps back in, facing a 2-2 count. It'll be the center fielder, Lars Kiefer, here waiting on deck. As a deep breath here for Reeder, he'll step right back in. As Delzato, glove out in front of him, takes the step back, delivers the 2-2. Reeder a swing, a line drive that bounces here to the shortstop. He will throw to first as McDonald, who is able to make the catch there, as he will take a tumble on first. And that'll bring us here for the second outs of the inning as Coach Nick Ewing, who is patrolling there on first base, as he thought that Reeder was going to be safe. So this will call for a meeting between both umpires, as Coach Downs there as over on the third baseline, who also wants to have a talk here on this conversation. So Mike Deming and Chris Jackson will talk about this one here not too far away from first base, as it was a very close call, as they're going to confirm on the out. So Jackson Reeder on the ground up there to second, puts two away here on the first two batters in the inning. As now this will pull in the third batter here in the inning, the center fielder number 19, Lars Kiefer, up to the plate. As Coach Downs will talk here towards the home plate umpire as he disagrees with the call, as they will walk back to their respective places. As for Lars here on the season, a 385 batting average with 47 hits and 39 runs scored here for the Hardhats center fielder, as he will settle into the right-handed batter's box. As Delzato gives off the first pitch, as this one will go here in down the middle. That one is called for strike one. As for Lars last night against West Fargo, as he had 2 hit-by pitches and had a huge RBI double, which gave the Hardhats the second run of the game. He hits a line drive, this one going into left field, and able to make the catch is only Kaluga, as that will bring us here for the third out of the first inning, as Billings has a 1-0 lead after one. No hits for either team, as the Hardhats have 1 error to Billings none. As we'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the second inning. Ready to go here to start the second inning. As leadoff hitter here for the Scarlets will be the shortstop number 17, Porter Dahlberg. As Frederickson, as he will offer the first pitch here in the second inning. As a swing here, that will be taken for a foul ball. That one goes into the netting. So we will start off 0-1 here. As will be the 7, 8, 9 hitters here in the lineup for Billings. It'll be Dahlberg here at bat, followed with Mateo Harris on deck and Brooks Hust in the hole. As Frederickson, who is just going to move around a little bit there on the mound, gets his feet placed in where he wants it. As the 0-1 here to left-handed batter, the pitch. As this one is just taken outside here for ball one. 2 pitches, 1 ball, 1 strike. After Rowan Frederickson threw a strikeout looking to Olin Kaluga to bring him for his 26th strikeout on the season. As the next offering, this one is in here for strike 2. As count now 1-2. Quick little practice swing outside the box here for Dahlberg. He steps back in, eagerly waiting here for the next pitch. Frederickson offers it. This one is going to be taken high and outside, as I will bring the count here to an even 2-ball, 2-strike count. As for Frederickson, who also walked 2 batters there in that first inning, in Bridger Leyland and Kyron Ballard. As the next offering swung on, a blooper that goes in the air, gets past Steen, and that one bouncing into shallow right field. As that will bring us in for the first base hit here of the game. And another leadoff runner here goes on base for Billings and Porter Dahlberg. As that pop-up just kind of went right over the head of Brixton Steen. As he was running back trying to get that one, just a little bit too far behind him, he lets that one bounce. As Staper, who will corral that one into right field. As this will now pull in the catcher number 1, Mateo Harris, up to the plate. As Ferguson offers the first pitch, this is popped up as I will go here out of play for a foul ball. And the count here will start off 0-1. As he will quickly retie his shoe here before he will see the second pitch that Frederickson has to offer. As he's now back in the batter's box. 0-1 count. Looks over his left shoulder as Frederickson here on the mound. Turnquist glove up and ready. He goes that direction as he'll make the catch and no tag is there. So Dahlberg goes back in sliding after leadoff hitter gets on first base. 0-1. Frederickson fires this one to the plate. A swing, a ground ball hit towards Burris at third. He'll throw to Steen at second for 1 out. The throw to first won't get there in time. So that will bring us here for the first out of the inning on the fielder's choice hit for Mateo Harris. As it will take Porter Dahlberg here off of the bases. As this will now pull in the number 9 hitter, the second baseman, number 12, Brooks Hust, up to the plate. Frederickson will wait for him to step into the batter's box. So on 2 hitters, 2 base runners who will stand on first. Hust steps on in, taps on home plate as he will hoist the bat here on the shoulder. As Frederickson took one last good look to the runner on first, as the first offering is down the middle, as I'll be called here for strike 1. Another look over towards the third base coach here for Billings, as the Hardhats try to attempt that double play there. Frederickson, quick time here called the plate from Hust. As Freddie was looking in the corner of his eye to the runner on first in Harris. Harris, the catcher, who is still going to be the base runner here for Billings. As Roman offers the 0-1 pitch, this one is in down low, but a swing and a miss. We'll pull this one in here for strike 2. There's a quick look over to Frederickson. Hust steps right back in the batter's box. As Freddie stands tall on the mound. As the 0-2 comes to the plate, this one is outside as Elder, who will pop this one up. As he will look down to the runner on first, as he'll just toss this one back here towards Frederickson on the mound. After the first 2 pitches in for a strike, the first one taken there for ball 1. Frederickson then 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3, as that will bring us here for the second out of the second inning, and the second strikeout of the game here for Rowan Frederickson. And now we go back to the top of the order here for the Scarlets, as it's going to be the right fielder number 6, Bridger Leyland, up to the plate as he walked on his first at-bat and scored the first and only run here so far in this game for Billings. As a quick little hold off here, Leyland, who will step in as the left-handed hitter, Still with Harris on first following the fielder's choice. Quick look over his shoulder as Rowan here stands tall on the mound. Turns around, throws to first as Turnquist will try to place that tag. Harris comes back in, sliding safe. As Leyland waiting to see his first pitch. Frederickson, as the right-hander, delivers this one here. Swung on that foul ball up and out of play. And we start off 0-1 here to the Scarlets right fielder. As for post 22, the first time here this season, they have lost 3 in a row, as they have lost back-to-back 3 times this season here out of their total 11 losses on the season. As Frederickson, the next offering, this one is just in down low. That one taken here for ball 1. As the Hardhats' overall record now at a 35-win, 11-loss season. As the state tournament happening on July 27th, that will be hosted here in Rapid City. As the Hardhats will look to prepare for that one here in a few weeks. As Leyland facing a 1-ball, 1-strike count with 2 away. Frederickson the pitch and a swing and a miss here for strike 2. As Leyland, a quick second for him here outside of the batter's box. After we saw the last batter in Brooks Huss strike out swinging to bring us the second out here of the inning. As Harris inching closer to second. The 1-2 wing here in the glove of Frederickson. Fires this one to the plate. A swing and a foul ball. We'll keep this count here at 1-2 and keeps this at-bat going here for Billings. As that's his second foul ball here on this at-bat. As he will step back in. One last look over to first here for Rowan on the mound. The 1-2 pitch. A swing, gets a piece of it there on the bat as that one will go into the netting. So Leyland will stay alive here on his second consecutive foul ball. As they give that foul ball back here to Mike Deming, the home plate umpire. As for the Scarlets right fielder, steps in ready to see the next pitch as this one in the glove here of Frederickson. As he guns this one to the plate as a breaking ball that just comes up high here of the strike zone as they'll be taken for ball 2. As Leyland, deep breath here before he steps back in. After we saw 2 base runners come on here in the inning after the leadoff hitter Porter Dahlberg was able to get on as the runner takes off here to second as a quick throw here behind the plate as that one will just bounce in and out of the glove there of Reeder as that one will go behind him, Brixton Steen, who stands behind him. So the second stolen base here in the game for Billings as that will go to Mateo Harris as this count is full here to the right fielder Bridger Leyland. As I was mentioning earlier, 2 base runners here in the inning. The fielder's choice to Harris, who just stole second, and Porter Dahlberg. Now with 2 away, Frederickson looking back and forth as kicks and deals with a 3-2 pitch, a swing, a foul ball, as a soft one that goes into the Hardhats dugout as it will fish that one out of there. So Leyland fighting off a few foul balls here on this at-bat, trying to keep this inning going for Billings after they suffered a loss 13-5 over Carpeland here just right before this game started, as this is game 2 of a doubleheader here today for them. As Rowan delivers a 3-2 pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts here for Frederickson on the mound as for his 3rd total of the game. As for post 22, they will go into the bottom of the 2nd inning with the 4, 5, 6 hitters in Josh Elder, Brixton Steen, and Regan Turnquist. As 1 runner left on there, Mateo Harris on second, following his stolen base and his fielder's choice. After in that first inning for post 22, we saw 2 groundouts. The first one came from Aiden Roberts on a softball that went to the third baseman, where Brendan Warren picked that one up and threw over to first, bring us the first out. And a little bit of a close one call there as Jackson Reeder also hitting the ground out towards the shortstop. And Porter Dahlberg, he picked it up, threw over to first as Coach Nick Ewing, who was patrolling there as the first base coach for post 22. As it looked like Jackson Reeder was going to beat it out as both umpires, as they had a little bit of a conversation as they ruled that one out for the 2nd inning. Or excuse me, 2nd out there of the 1st inning. And then Lars Kiefer, who had a line out into left field as 3 up and 3 down in that 1st inning for post 22. As for Elder, having a little bit of a rough game against West Fargo last night on 4 at-bats, striking out on all 4. So he will step into the batter's box here for post 22, facing with a 362 batting average on the season, alongside with a 494 on-base percentage, 46 hits, and 46 RBIs for the Hardhats catcher on the season. As he will make his walk here to the left-handed batter's box. Those will be 2 lefties and 1 righty here for the 3 batters due up for post 22. As Delzato did not walk or strike out anybody in the first inning. As he'll take the step up, kicks the leg, and the first pitch coming here to Elder as that one is taken outside and for the 1-0 start. As Delzato will fiddle with the ball here and puts it in the glove as that one will go out in front of his face. Fires away here on the 1-0 pitch. Elder holds off on that one, taken up high. That one goes for ball 2. As for Josh Elder, also the team leader in walks here on the season with 34. The next closest will come to the Hardhats third baseman and Hadley Burris with 25 on the season. Elder takes a swing in this one high in the air going into center field and going back towards the warning track and able to make the catch is Oliver Prill. As Albrinas here for the first out as Elder on that pitch that was low and inside able to get under it. Got a lot of pop onto it as the fly goes into center field for the first out here of the inning. As this will pull in the Hardhats second baseman, number 13, Brixton Steen, up to the plate. As for Brixie on the season, a 364 batting average with 28 hits and 20 RBIs scored on the season. As Delzato offers the first one to him, as he'll take this one high and outside for ball 1. For Steen in the last game last night against West Fargo, he went 1 for 3 as he got a single on his last hit as the Hardhats started to get a little bit of a rally going there in the last inning as they were trailing 7-1. As the next offering here from Steen will go in for strike 1. Sways the bat back and forth as Delzato waits the call here from his catcher and Harris as the one delivery. This one low and inside for ball 2, just right above of the shoelaces there from Brixton. Steps right back on in. As he will wait for Delzato here to offer the next pitch. As he fires away on the mound, Steen will take a swing, pops this one up, and hooking left, that will go out a play here for a foul ball. So it brings us to a 2-2 count here. As will be the first baseman, number 15, Regan Turnquist, waiting on deck here for the Hardhats. Delzato with a new baseball here in his glove. As the right-hander fires away on the 2-2. This one's taken outside for ball 3. So we see the first hard hat here in this game will face a full count, and the lucky winner is Brixton Steen. As Delzato takes the step back, the 3-2 pitch to the plate. This one is inside. Call that one for ball 4. So the Hardhats will find their first base runner here in this game as Brixton Steen, as he will add for his 19th walk on the season. And this will pull in the Hardhats first baseman, number 15, Regan Turnquist, up to the plate. As for Regan, a 288 batting average, alongside with a 311 on-base percentage, 17 hits, 10 RBIs, and 10 runs scored as well. As last game he played was in the championship game against Pueblo Azteca, where he hit a leadoff hit to bring in the scoring run to win the championship game over Pueblo Azteca. As first pitch he sees, he'll take a foul ball as that one going deep into right field as he will start off here 0-1. As Steen will continue with his leadoff here on first. As for Brixton on the season, only 2 stolen bases. And Zach McDonald will put his glove out for his pitcher here in Delzato as he fires the next pitch to Turnquist as this one is taken outside here for ball 1. As they're going to offer out a balk. So Brixton Steen will take his trot over to second base. As the count here will still remain 1-1 now with the runner on second and Steen. As Turnquist holds the bat here on the shoulder as the right-handed hitter. As Delzato holds the glove hand here on the hip with the ball just right behind his back. As he will stare down the middle as he has his next pitch ready. Runner backs off on second. Turnquist swings on this high pitch as he'll pop this one up and out of play. As count here will be brought to 1-2. A second for him here outside the box as he'll get into his wide stance here for the tall Hardhats first baseman. Steen continues with his leadoff there on second. As Brooks Huss will back off As a shortstop going right behind Steen as the 1-2. This one high and inside, and that's going to catch a piece there off the body from Regan Turnquist. So a hit by pitch will put runners here on first and second for post 22 with only one away here in the bottom of the second inning. And this will pull in the Hardhats right fielder number 30, Braden Staper, up to the plate. As for Braden here on the season, a 357 batting average with 15 hits, 14 RBIs, and 14 runs scored here on the season. As Delzato, first one coming, and this one is in down low to the strike zone, as I'll be called here for strike one. As for Braden, who was batting fifth in the lineup last night, as he went for one single with a walk, strikeout, and ground out as well. As 1 for 3 here in the game. As the next pitch, this one is going to come up high there on the breaking ball, so that'll be taken for ball one here for Staper. As Delzato makes his return back up there to the mound here for Billings. As he'll wait for hear the call from his catcher and Harris. As the 1-1 to the plate. As Staper holds on a swing, that one's taken outside. He'll take that one for ball two. As the right-hander steps right back into the batter's box. Delzato plants the right foot there on the bump. Takes a look back to Brixton Steen on second to pitch as Staper will swing and miss as they'll be taken here for strike two. 4 total pitches here on the first at-bat of the game for Staper. He'll face a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Only one out here in the innings that came from the leadoff hitter and Josh Elder on the flyout in center field. As for post 22, trying to fight for their first base hit as well as the tying run here. As the pitch, Staper to swing. He'll pop this one up. That one's just enough here to go out of play for a foul ball. So it will keep the count here the same, 2-2. And those will be the Hardhats' third baseman, Hadley Burris, waiting on deck. Staper gets comfortable. He'll wait for Delzato to offer the 2-2 pitch. As Turnquist and Steen taking their leadoffs on first and second. As infielders for Billings will back off the runners as a quick time here called at the plate from Braden. So it gives him a few more seconds here to prep for the next pitch. As Delzato fires away the 2-2. This one in down low. That one taken here for ball three. So a very crucial pitch here for both Matt Delzato and Braden Staper on a 3-2. Runners on first and second and one away. As he will stay right down the middle. Pulls the ball here in the glove as 3-2. Staper swings and misses as that one is taken here for strike three. As they'll bring us here for the second out of the inning and the first strikeout of the game here for the Scarlet starting pitcher in Delzato. As now this pulls in the Hardhats third baseman, number 14, Hadley Burris, up to the plate. As for Hadley here on the season, a .297 batting average with 30 hits and 36 runs scored on the season. As we have seen him play his majority of this season at third base. As the first pitch, this one is just on that outside corner, called for strike one. As we've seen Burris pitch 1 inning in this game, or this season, and he's also played 1 game in right field here for the Hardhats. As Delzato fires away on the 0-1 pitch, as this one is just taken low and outside. That one here for ball one. As for Hadley Burris here on the season at the plate, 25 walks to 33 strikeouts here on the season. Sways the bat back and forth, waits for Delzato here. He stands straight, takes a look back to Steen on second. The pitch, as Burris holds on the swing, as that will be called in here for strike two. So the check swing, that one just in there for the bottom of the sweet zone for the strike zone. As Burris will wait here on the 1-2. As Delzato, the right-hander, will shake no. As him and his catcher, Mateo Harris, as that will require here for a step off of the mound. So some miscommunication. We'll wait here for a few more seconds. 1-2 count here for Burris. As the pitch, a breaking ball, this one outside into the left-handed batter's box. That one taken for ball two. Burris will wait patiently for one that he can strike gold on. Steps right back in, bending the knees as he'll wait here on the 2-2 pitch. Delzato offers it to the plate. This one is outside. That one for ball 3. So a full count here. Bottom of the second inning on back-to-back at-bats. We saw Braden Stapert there, who struck out to bring us for the second out of the inning, as Burris will follow the same here. As Delzato. One last look to the runner on second. The pitch. This one outside, taken for ball 4. So we see bases loaded for the first time here in this game. As Brixton Steen will land on third base following a walk. Regan Turnquist who will go on second following a hit by a pitch. And now Hadley Burris there on first following the walk. As now he will add for his 26th on the season. As this pulls in the number 9 hitter for the Hardhats, the left fielder, number 9, Hudson Ogle up to the plate. As for Hudson, a 306 batting average with 15 hits and 18 runs scored, is tagging along with 8 RBIs as well here on the season. As Delzato fires away here the first pitch, as this one inside taken for ball 1 here to left-handed hitter. As for Ogle, had 2 walks in the game, 2 of the doubleheader last night against West Fargo. As he went 0 for 1 on a flyout, as he will take this pitch on a fly ball that goes deep in the left field. That one will drop in foul territory. So that brings us here for the first strike in that column and evens the count here to 1-1. As all base runners giddy to go to the next one. Steen will just stand 90 feet away, trying to score the tying run as Billings scored the first run of the game. That one happened back in the first inning. Came off the RBI ground out from Zach McDonald. Delzato kicks and deals. The 1-1 pitch comes to Ogle. This one high and outside for ball 2. Takes a second here outside the box and will walk his way back in. After this at-bat here for the Hardhats, we'll go back to the top of the order to Aiden Roberts. As the right-hander fires away the 2-1 pitch. This one high and outside here for ball 3. As for Hudson Ogle, will step in as Mateo Harris will look towards the dugout, as we're going to see a mound visit come here from Billings. As this will be here for the first of the game. As a little bit of a rocky inning here for Delzato. After the first inning, he retired the side to the 1-2-3 hitters, as he has walked 2 batters here in this inning and a hit by a pitch, also throwing for 1 strikeout as well. So it'll just require the catcher, manager, pitcher, and Kyron Ballard, the designated hitter. So just 3 guys talking there on the mound, here on the mound visit. As it will come to an end, as Ogle, who will step into the batter's box here, facing a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Bases loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. As lefty holds the bat here to the shoulder. Delzato the glove out in front of the face. As here comes the pitch. As Ogle will take a swing. As that one will go out of play and into the crowd there for a foul ball. So 3 full counts here in a row to Braden Stapert, Hadley Burris, and now here to Hudson Ogle. As we saw how the last one turned out, the ball 4 taken from Burris, where he stands now at first. As Delzato, second pitch here following the mound visit. As 3-2 base runners take off, the pitch swung on by Ogle, a ground ball picked up at first here for McDonald, as he will trot that one over to first and he will tag the bag, as it will bring us here for the 3rd out of the second inning. Billings still holding on to their 1-0 lead here after 2, as we'll take a short break on Hardhats TV and we'll be back for the start of the 3rd inning. Ready to go here to start the third inning. As leadoff hitter here for the Billings Scarlets will be the center fielder number 4, Oliver Prill, up to the plate. So the 2-3-4 hitters here for Billings after the last inning, as Rowan Frederickson struck out 2 batters in a row, Brooks Hust and Bridger Leyland, to add for a total of 3 for him here on this game. So he will look down the middle and waits the call here from his catcher and Josh Elder. As the pitch comes, this one is just going to be high and inside as that one is taken for ball 1. As for Prill, back on his first at-bat, he reached on air. As you will see the second pitch here on his second at-bat, he'll take a swing. This one on the line into right field. As that one is going to stay fair all the way into right field. Staper will pick up as Prill not stopping at second. He's going all the way to third as he is getting told to slide down. So a leadoff triple here for the center fielder Oliver Prill. And now this will pull in the first baseman, number 9, Zach McDonald, as that one was really close to going for a foul ball deep into right field. As it managed to stay fair, that one hitting all the way back to the wall as Staper going to go all the way back there and make that long throw all the way over to third. So the leadoff runner in Prill will go to third. This pulls in Zach McDonald up to the plate. On his last time up, hit a ground out that brought a run into score. As Frederickson offers the first pitch to him, he'll take a swing as this foul ball going fast and out of play, and will start off 0-1. So that will be for the first base hit here of the game for Billings. Or second base hit, I apologize. As the next pitch coming, this one will be low and outside. That one here taken for ball 1. 2 pitches, 1-1 count here for the first baseman, Zach McDonald, as he made that last play there in the second inning with bases loaded from the Hardhats. As Frederickson, the right-hander, takes a deep breath here on the mound, takes a look over the runner third first, and offers this pitch as this one will take a bounce here in the turf, and it comes into the chest pad of Elder, taken for ball 2. It'll be Kyron Ballard, the designated hitter, waiting on deck here for the Scarlets. As the 2-1 pitch coming, a swing, another foul ball here. This one goes out of play. So 2 foul balls brings 2 strikes and 2 balls here on this count, with nobody out and a runner on third. As Frederickson looks down the middle, gets a call from Elder. As the pitch, swung on ground ball. This one goes up the gap in between second and short, as LB for an RBI single will now allow Oliver Prill in to score, as Billings will extend the lead here to 2-0. As this will pull in the designated hitter number 18, Kyron Ballard, up to the plate. So McDonald, who will add for his second RBI here in this game. And then will add for the third base hit of the game here for Billings. As Frederickson takes a look over his shoulder, as Turnquist will go into stance there on first and hold the glove out. As for Ballard, who walked on his first at-bat, also had for a stolen base. First pitch he sees hits a hard bouncer. That's for a ground ball. That's for a base hit rolling into right field, as it will hold runners off there on first and second. So back-to-back, or 3 hits in a row there for Billings. The triple from Oliver Prill, and 2 singles in a row there from McDonald and Ballard. As this will pull in the left fielder number 13, Olin Kaluga, up to the plate, as he is 0 for 1 in this game on a strikeout. As Mike Deming, after he was over there on third base, he'll make his return here behind home plate, as Elder giving his infielders a warning here on a bunt possibly from Kaluga. So he will step in after getting the orders from his third base coach, with Turnquist and Burris, the first and third baseman, as they'll play a little bit closer here on the infield. As the first pitch coming, as he'll hold off on the swing. This one just comes up high in the strike zone, taken for ball 1. Ferguson will have the glove hand here, waiting on his chest. Steen backs off the runner on second. The 1-0 pitch coming, a swing and a miss. That one taken here for strike 1. So the count is even to 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the third inning. As Freddie, turning his head back and forth, kicks a leg up. The pitch as a bunt show, as that will be taken here for strike 2, as he will go for it. So the count will go 1-2. Or excuse me, this is Kyron Ballard here at the plate as it'll be. Oh, never mind. I got my stuff mixed up. Kaluga here is at bat with Brennan Warren. I apologize. Getting a little bit of mix up there. So the 1-2. Frederickson the pitch as Kaluga will swing a fly ball. This one going into left center. Kiefer swipes under it as he'll make the catch on the fly, and that will bring us here for the first out of the third inning. Kaluga on the fly out. As this will now pull in the third baseman, number 14, Brendan Warren, up to the plate. As for Warren, 0 for 1 here on the ground out in this game. As runners will still remain on first and second here from Billings. As McDonald stands on second and Ballard there on first. Frederiksen gets the pitch here ready to go. As he unleashes this one, swung on a ground ball picked up by Turnquist at first. Turns to a second for one out. The throw to first gets away there from Frederiksen. He loses the glove, and a runner will take off there from third as one will come in to score. As Billings extends their lead to 3-0. So the fielder's choice, they'll bring in RBI. As Turnquist, who picked up that ground ball, threw over to second for one out. As the throw to first there from Jackson Reeder just went off to a little bit of the side there from Frederiksen. As that throw had enough force in it to take the glove off from Ron Frederiksen as he lost that one. It fell all the way down to the turf. With that ball rolling back towards the dugout there from Billings, allowed the runner from third and Zach McDonald to come in to score. So 2 outs, just a runner there on first. Has a quick pickoff attempt there on first as he will go back in sliding safe. So 2 fielders' choices here in this game from Billings, one now from Warren and one from Harris. As the next pitch, this one is going to be taken high and inside, and we'll go here for ball one. As Frederickson, the right-handed pitcher, as he will hold this one here in the bat. Next pitch, this one is going to be low and inside, as I'll be taken there for ball two. Frederickson looks over his shoulder towards the runner on first. As the pitch of the plate. This one is in here for strike one. So the count here will go 2-1. As the home plate umpire will get that count right back to Frederickson. Fires away on the next pitch, a swing and a miss. That one is in here for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here at the top of the third inning. As Billings able to score 2 runs to extend their lead from 1-0 to 3-0. As Rowan checking up there on the runner on first, offers the pitch here to the plate. This one is outside. No, in for strike 3. It will catch him looking, as that will go for Porter Dahlberg. So the strikeout adds for the 4th here of the game for Rowan Frederickson. After we saw the leadoff hitter in Oliver Prill hit a leadoff triple, then a follow with Zach McDonald on an RBI single. And then we saw 3 base hits in a row with the Kyron Ballard single, and then a follow with a fielder's choice there from Olin Kaluga to bring us for the first out. And the strikeout there to Dahlberg. The flyout from Kaluga, followed by the fielder's choice from Warren, and the strikeout there from Dahlberg to bring us for the 3 outs. And as for post 22, the leadoff hitters here to start the inning, we go back to the top 1, 2, 3 hitters in Aiden Roberts, Jackson Reeder, and Lars Kiefer. As we'll still see Matt Delzato here on the mound for Billings. As post 22 back in the last inning, they were able to get bases loaded as it came from a ground out there from Hudson Ogle as that one finished out the second inning. As for Delzato here, a total in this game, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit by pitch. All the others going for groundouts or flyouts. So he will get one more warm-up pitch here before the next offering will come here to Aiden Roberts as the leadoff hitter as the DH here for post 22. As for Roberts, who is 0 for 1 here in this game off a grounder that was hit towards third back there on the first at-bat at the bottom of the first inning for post 22. So he will take his steps here in the right-handed batter's box. As Hardhats here still having no hits here in this game as they will look to find their first one here in the bottom of the third inning. As Delzato gives away the first pitch, as this one will just come in down low here, the strike zone, taken for ball one. As AR steps right back in the batter's box. Holds the bat here on the shoulder. The 1-0 delivery to the plate. This one low and inside, taken for ball two. For Aiden Roberts here on the season at the plate as well, 12 walks to 4 strikeouts on the season, as well taking 11 hit by pitches on the season. As a 2-0. This one will be in here down the middle. That one is called for strike one. No swings here on 3 pitches for the 2-1 count for Aiden Roberts. Those will be Jackson Reeder here on deck for post 22. Delzato the pitch. Roberts is swinging this one on a line and towards left field, and that will be caught here by Olin Kaluga, as that will bring us here for the first out of the inning. So Roberts making contact on both of his at-bats on the ground out and fly out, as we'll now pull in the hard-hat shortstop number 3, Jackson Reeder, out to the plate as he is 0 for 1 in this game on a ground out to the second baseman, as that one was hit towards Brooke Hust. And that brought us the second out back of the first inning. So Reeder will look straight down as he waits for Delzato. Has the glove here over the face as a quick time call by Jackson, as he will adjust his batting gloves and will step back in. As the right-hander here on the mound. As he will offer the first pitch to Jackson. This one is going to be in here for strike one, just on that top left corner. Reeder resets and steps in. Plays as deep as he go there in the left-handed batter's box. That left foot touching the paint. As a quick step off here from Delzato as he will try to find some more grip here on the fingertips as he will offer here on the 0-1 pitch. As this one will come to the plate. A swing here from Reeder. This is popped up into the air. This one going into center field, coming in hot and making the catch will be Oliver Prell as that makes it here for the second out of the bottom of the third inning. So Roberts and Reeder go down for the 2 outs. This pulls in the hard hat center fielder, number 19, Lars Kiefer, up to the plate as he is 0 for 1 in this game, following a lineout into left field. As Kiefer checks up on the swing here before he will step in the box, and he will see his first pitch. As Delzato delivers. As a little bit of a half swing there, just not enough to be called for strike, as then will be in down low for ball one. As we're going to check the swing, as Chris Jackson says on the first baseline, he did not go. So we will start off 1-0 here to the Hardhats center fielder in Kiefer. As Delzato fires away on the 1-0 pitch. Kiefer a swing, a ground ball hit towards short. To pick up from Dahlberg, throws to first and makes the play. As they'll bring us here for the third out of the third inning. Billings extends their lead to 3-0 there after the third inning. As we'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the fourth inning. Ready to go here to start the fourth inning. The leadoff hitter for the Scarlets, as this will be the catcher number one, Mateo Harris, as he will step up to the plate. As he had a fielder's choice on his first at bat and also following along with a stolen base. Frederickson will enter in here for his fourth inning pitch as he is thrown for a strikeout in each of his three. Total of 4 here in the game for number 24. As he will offer the first pitch here in the fourth inning, as this one is going to come up high and inside, as I'll be taken here for ball one. As a right-handed batter here in Harris. Frederickson the pitch, this one going low and outside for ball two. Also a college season spent for Rowan Frederickson at Williston State, as he came a little bit later in the season for Post 22. As he'll request for a new change here of baseballs, so he'll get a new one. 2-0 count here. Frederickson the pitch, as this one is in down the middle, as that will be called here for strike one. Freddie standing straight on the mound, plants the right foot in. Harris to see the 2-1 pitch. This one coming up high and inside as I will hear going in for ball three. Now it'll be Harris here at bat, followed by the second baseman Brooks Hust and Bridger Leyland here in this inning, the 8-9-1 hitters. As next offering, this one is low and outside as I will go here for ball four. So a leadoff walk here to Harris, as it'll be for the second time that he gets on base here in this game.
That's going to be to the plate, the second baseman, number 12, Brooks Coos.
As only the third walk allowed here in this game from Rowan Frederickson, as that will add for a total of 14 for him here on the season. As this will be Brooks Hust, the second baseman, who will step up to the plate, as he is 0 for 1 here in this game on a strikeout, as that won't happen back in the top of the second inning. As Frederickson, looking in the corner of his eye to the runner on first, he will offer the pitch on a bunch show. Eller the quick throw to first as Turnquist trying to place the tag. He won't get it as he will tumble over Harris, the base runner there on first. So the pitch goes in for a strike as Huss trying to place on a bunt. Takes a look over towards his third base coach, as we'll see if Hallie Burris will try to cheat this one out here, as we'll see if he tries to run down towards home plate here early. As Frederickson turns around, throws to first, as Turnquist able to make the catch, as Harris goes back in, sliding there on first, as we're actually going to see a courtesy runner come in for Harris there on first. This will be number 7, Jackson King, as he'll show for a bunt. Burris tiptoeing closer to home plate, as this will be placed, but that one is just going to go here for a foul ball. So an 0-2 count here for Hust. It'll be Bridger Leyland, the right fielder, waiting on deck. A look over toward their third base coach. 3 runs and 3 hits here in this game for Billings. No runs and no hits for Post 22 here in the top of the fourth inning. 0-2 count with a base runner on first, running leadoff walk to Harris. As the pitch runner takes off, swing and miss for strike 3. Eller the throw to second gets away there from Steen. As Eller will drill back as backup support there in Jackson Reeder. So that'll bring us here for the first out of the inning. And a stolen base there for Jackson King. We'll put a base runner there on second as they will look to avoid from the double play. As Frederickson will add for his 5th strikeout in the game, keeping his 1 strikeout here in each inning streak alive. As this will pull in Bridger Leyland up to the plate. Leyland a walk and a strikeout in this game. First pitch he sees, pops this one high up in the air, as this one is going out towards left, as that one is just going out of play. Burris was close to getting that one. So the count here will start off 0-1. As for Brooks Huss, going 0 for 2 in this game, last strikeout following the previous at-bat. As Leyland will get the bat handed to him, to the man on deck, and Oliver Prill. As King, the courtesy runner for Harris, who stands on second. Total of 3 stolen bases here in this game for the Scarlets, as left-handed hitter waiting for Frederickson's next pitch. Following the foul ball, the count is 0-1, with 1 away here in the top of the fourth inning. As the pitch, this one is in here for strike 2 on that outside bottom corner. 2 pitches, 2 strikes. As for every inning here in this game, Billings has had their leadoff hitter get on base following a walk or a base hit. As Rowan delivers the 0-2 pitch, a swing and a foul ball. That one going into the netting. So we stay alive here on the 0-2 count to Bridger Leyland, the right fielder. As he will step back in, they give that foul ball back to the home plate umpire. New one given here to Frederickson on the mound. As he will stand tall. Reader backs off the runner on second. As the 0-2 pitch, this one takes a bounce off the turf, a high bounce. This one going to the high netting as the base runner will take off there off that wild pitch over to third. So 1-2 count now. Here we'll go to Leyland. After he fought off a few foul balls, facing an 0-2 count, now he faces a 1-2. The only out in this inning came on the strikeout from Hust. As the lefty batter steps right back in. Frederickson delivers the pitch. A swing, a pop-up. That one will go high up and out of play. So Leyland doing anything he can here to keep this at-bat alive with a runner in scoring position on third base. Frederickson looking down the middle waits his call from Elder as he will get it. As the 1-2 on its way to the plate. And this one is in down low. Eller trying to pull that one up higher in the strike zone and won't go in his favor. That one is called here for ball 2. So Leyland fighting strong here on this at-bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Frederickson looks to the base runner on third and King. The pitch. In down low, swing and miss. That one into the dirt as Eller picks up, looks to the runner on third as he's just going to toss that one over to first base as that brings us here for the second outs of the inning. As Ron Frederickson asks for another strikeout here in this game. As now we go here to the center fielder in number 4, Oliver Prill, who will step up to the plate. Prill, who is 1 for 1 in this game. On his first at-bat, he reached on air and then followed with a triple as he scored for the second run here in this game that the 3-0 lead that the Scarlets have right now. Frederickson delivers the pitch as this one is just going to be outside there for taken there for ball 1. Tapping on home plate and setting back up here is Prill. Frederickson fires away on the 1-0 pitch as this one is in. Down low in the strike zone, called for strike 1. Frederickson giving him a little bit of a taste of what a ball and a strike looks like there on 2 pitches. As Keane bouncing back and forth on third. Frederickson the pitch, a swing. This one a fly ball going into center field. Kiefer running back. He's still running back as that one is going to land as that one hops over the fence. As runner will hold off there on second, so an RBI double as Billings extends their lead here to 4-0. As that one did not leave the play. That one did not hop over the fence with a high fence over there in center field as Kiefer still was running back on that one. As coming in to score the run there is Jackson Keene as the courtesy runner there from Mateo Harris. So now this will pull in the first baseman, number 9, Zach McDonald, as he will step up to the plate. As for McDonald, 2 RBIs here in this game as he is 1 for 2. A ground out hit a single on his last at-bat. As Frederickson fires the first pitch in, as this one will come in down low for ball 1. As both Jackson Reeder and Brixton Steen coming in closer to the runner on second, and both at the same time they will split off, as we'll see if they try to do that same play here. Frederickson looking back and forth, fires the 1-0 pitch in. This one will go in here for strike 1. As for the 2 outs here in the inning, both coming on strikeouts for Rowan Frederickson, adds for a total of 6 here in this game, allowing 4 runs and 4 hits as well. That'll look back there, the runner on first. The pitch, and a swing and a miss there for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. As right-handed batter, Ian McDonald waits to see his 4th pitch on this at-bat. As it comes to play, this one bouncing in the turf and comes into their chest pad for Elder. That one taken for ball 2. As he will wait, as the Hardhats, they have had the lead here a few times in this tournament as they face that against Carpeland. But they have not won a single game here in the State Ploof Legacy Tournament as Frederickson will take a little spill there on the mound after delivering that pitch as that one will go in down low for ball three. So they'll give a second here for Frederickson to see if he's okay as Coach Downs come a little bit out of the dugout trying to see if his pitcher is okay. Frederickson will try to walk this one off as he will give the thumbs up over there to Chris Jackson, the umpire who is running on the bases here today. So Frederickson's good. As now full count here to McDonald will be the DH Kyron Ballard here waiting on deck. 3-2 count. A quick step off here from Frederickson after the base runner there on second and Prill was going back and forth. So he'll take his lead off again. Frederickson the 3-2. The pitch of the plate. This one high and inside as will be taken here for ball four. So that's going to put runners here on first and second for Billings here with 2 outs at the top of the fourth inning. As this will pull in the DH number 18 Kyron Ballard up to the plate. As he is 1 for 1 in this game, walked on his first at bat and to follow with a single as that one came back in the third inning. As Freddie offers the first pitch as this one will come in down low as that one is taken here for ball one. One ball, no strikes with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth inning. As Ballard waits to see for his second pitch. Reeder will back off the runner there on second. As the pitch comes, a swing, and this one going into the gap in right center. That will land. 1 run comes around third as 1 run will score. This one all the way to the warning track as it will send for another runner. As Ballard will hold off on second as 2 runs will come in to score. As Billings will extend their lead to 6-0. And 2 RBI double comes for Ballard as he will fight for his second base hit of the game. As now we go here to the left fielder, number 13, Allen Kaluga. As he will wait to step into the batter's box. So coming as score is Oliver Prill and Zach McDonald for the 2 runs. Frederickson will take a quick second here off of the mound as he's going to toss that ball over towards Hadley Burris as that one as they're going to toss that one over third as they're going to call it safe. I have no idea what's going on there, but we'll resume here on this at bat. As Kaluga will see the first pitch as this one will come in here down the middle as that will be called here for strike one. Kaluga 0 for 2 in this game on a strikeout and flyout. Continuing with their leadoff there is Ballard on second. Frederickson, the right-hander, dishes off the 0-1 pitch. This one just coming high and inside. That one taken here for ball one. 2 pitches, 1-1. With 2-way here in the top of the fourth inning as 3 runs come in to score for Billings as entering this inning they had a 3-0 lead as it's now 6-0. Next pitch from Frederickson, this one in the strike zone here. That one is called for strike 2. As a quick turnaround and back into the batter's box comes Kaluga, the Scarlets left fielder. Frederickson fires away here on the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball gets past him as Jackson Reeder picks up, throws to first. An incredible play from Jackson Reeder. Is all fine for the 3rd out here of the inning. So a little bit of a rough go there for post 22 as they will go into the bottom of the 4th inning with the leadoff hitters as it will start off with Josh Elder, Brixton Steen, and Regan Turnquist. As this will be a 2nd inning that Elder will lead off in. As we have hit the halfway point here in this game, as we'll take a look here at some MLB scores, as today was the final day for games before the MLB All-Star break will happen. So every game here is a final score as we'll start here at the bottom. As the San Diego Padres, as they put themselves here at 500 with a win over the Blue Jays of a score of 5-4. Diamondbacks defeat the Dodgers 5-3. As the Giants defeat the Colorado Rockies 3-1. Another close game here between the Texas Rangers and the Astros, 2 division rivals, as the Rangers will win that game 6-5. As the Braves defeat the Cardinals 4-3, the White Sox put a beating to the Athletics 9-1. As the Minnesota Twins defeat the Los Angeles Angels of a score of 4-2. As the Boston Red Sox finish it out in extra innings over the New York Mets of a score of 3-2. The Chicago Cubs defeat the Cincinnati Reds 8-4. And the Pittsburgh Pirates defeat the Milwaukee Brewers of a score of 14-5. Those are some final scores happening around the MLB. As we get ready to go here to start the bottom of the fourth inning, as Josh Elder, as he will step up to the plate. As for Josh here in this game, 0 for 1 on a flyout that happened back into center field, as that one happened back in the second inning. So he will step in. Hardhats still having no hits here in this game. They have 2 errors on the scoreboard, as Billings having 5 hits and no errors. Delzato offers the first pitch as this one is taken outside here for ball 1. As the right-hander returns back here on the mound. Elder pulls bat up here to the shoulder. As the 1-0 pitch comes, Elder is swinging as he will foul this ball out of play. So the count is brought here to 1 ball, 1 strike on 2 pitches. As Brixton Steen, the second baseman, who will be on deck. So Delzato will request here for a new baseball. As Mike Deming, the home plate umpire, will give him a new one. So Elder will come back here in the batter's box. 1-1 count. The pitch. This one is going to be low and inside, as I'll be taking here for ball 2. As for the next home games here for Post 22, as will be on Wednesday, July 15th at 5 and 7:30, a doubleheader against Sioux Falls. And then on Thursday, July 16th, another doubleheader against Sioux Falls at 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. Those are the next home games for Post 22. As Eller will see the next pitch, this one coming in close to him, as he'll avoid getting hit, takes that one for ball 3. As the Hardhats catcher steps back in the box, Delzato the glove over the face, fires away on the 3-1 pitch. This one's going to be low and inside. And taking that one here for ball 4 is Elder, as he will add for his 35th walk on the season. As the Hardhats will get a leadoff runner there on first. As we will see a courtesy runner come in there for number 23, Tayton Giddings. As for Giddings here on the season, he has scored for 13 runs. As we have seen Giddings pitch and hit here in this tournament. We've seen him play in right field twice here in the State Ploof Legacy Tournament. So Brixton Steen will step up to the plate as he walked on his first at-bat. That one happened back in the second inning as well. As Delzato takes a look back towards the runner on first. The pitch comes. This one's going to be high and outside as Steen will start off 1-0. As Delzato will make his return back up here to the mound. Steen will sway the bat back and forth as the 1-0 pitch. This one will turn here into 2-0, with that one just going outside for ball 2. For the Hardhats second baseman, waiting to see the third pitch. Delzato offers it. This one is going to be in here, called for strike 1. So Steen stays patient on 3 pitches with no swings. As Giddings will take his lead off there on first. Ball in the glove here on the mound for Delzato. Fires the pitch, as this one is just going to be here taken for ball 3. Same count that was seen there to Josh Elder, where he took ball 4 here on the next pitch. As Steen, who has already walked here once in this game. As the Hardhats were able to get bases loaded here when these guys were up back in the second inning. As the pitch, Steen, the pop-up. This one is up in the air as the shortstop loses his hat, and he will not make the catch, as that one will just drop in foul territory, as that will go for a foul ball. So Steen is going to be brought back here to the plate on a 3-2 count. As the ball is given back here to Delzato, as Mateo Harris, the catcher, as he will just come up here to the mound, as he's going to talk to his pitcher.
Mentioned it by name as well. Thank you, Matt and Michelle, for your contributions to this Dave Legacy tournament.
So a full count here for Brixton Steen. Taps on home plate. Pulls the bat up here to the shoulder. Delzato following the foul ball. The pitch, a swing from Steen. This one up in the air into center field. And hovering under it and making the catch there is Prill, as they'll bring us here for the first out of the inning on the pop fly into center field.
And back the first baseman, number 15,
Just the
Regan
second batter
Turnquist.
goes down as we pull up the first baseman, number 15, Regan Turnquist, up to the plate, as he had a hit by pitch on his first at bat, which added for a total of his first hit by pitch here on the season. As Delzato will request for a new ball, he'll get one. As Giddings still remains on first, following the walk to Josh Hiller as he's the courtesy runner. Ball behind the back here for the pitcher. Fires the first one to Turnquist. He will take a swing as that will go for a foul ball up and out of play, and we'll start off 0-1.
David Jones, foul ball out of play. Creepy count that ball to infinity. Creepy pass.
Turnquist will step back in as the right-handed hitter. As he'll wait here on the next pitch coming from Matt Delzato. As a quick step off here, as Delzado's will put the hands up, wondering here what Harris wants to do. So he'll return back onto the mound. After that first pitch that Turnquist saw, he popped it out of play for a foul ball. Looking down the middle as Turnquist will call for a timeout here. So Harris will walk up here to the mound as they will have a quick chat. As will be Braden Stapert, the right fielder, here on deck for Post 22. So the mound visit will come to an end here just with the catcher and pitcher. As Harris here will return behind home plate. Turnquist will step back in. Quick look over the runner on first at Giddings. As the pitch, Turnquist will swing. He'll pop this one out of play here on the foul ball, too. As two pitches, 0-2 count here for the Hardhats first baseman. Another look back to first before he will step up here to the mound. Plants the right foot. As Delzato will give the nod here to his catcher and Harris. The 0-2 pitch, a breaking ball that just comes up high here of the strike zone. Now is taken for ball one. As Coach Downs there on the third base line gives out the sign to both the hitter and base runner. Ball in the glove here on the mound for Delzato. The pitch, Turnquist the swing. This one is a ground ball picked up by the shortstop. Underhands it to second for one out. The throw to first. The bounce not in time. So the fielder's choice here to Regan Turnquist as they'll put up two outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. As Tate Giddings, who will go off following that fielder's choice. And now this will pull in the right fielder, number 30, Braden Stapert, up to the plate. As he is 0 for 1 here in this game following a strikeout. Only one throw in here in this game for Matt Delzato. That one came back in the second inning. As you've seen the pop flying to center field for the first out from Steen. As the first pitch here taken from Braden Stapert. As that will be taken for ball one. Another look back here to the new base runner on first in Regan Turnquist. Stapert waiting. The pitch. This one takes a bounce off the turf. Is going to get away as Turnquist will take off. So the wild pitch will turn this count here to 2-0. That one just bounced the turf and just took a crazy hop over the right shoulder there. Mateo Harris, the catcher. So Turnquist stands on second. Stapert waits to see the 2-0 pitch. Delzato offers it. This one will go high and inside as that was taken here for ball three. As for Braden Stapert, for him now here on the season, 7 walks to 11 strikeouts. As will be the third baseman, Hadley Burris, here waiting on deck. As Stapert steps back in. Ball put in the glove here on the mound for Delzato. The pitch, as this will go inside, escapes away from the catcher as he'll pick up. As Turnquist will just hold off there on to second. So Stapert will walk And that will put runners on first and second and pulls up the third baseman, number
Hadley
14,
Burris.
Hadley Burris, up to the plate. As for Hadley, who has already walked in this game, which he had for his 26th on the season. As Delzato has the ball here behind his back. Burris waiting to see the first pitch as it comes, as this one is just up high, as I'll be taken here for ball one. As for Hadley, who fought on full counts, we saw 3 full counts happen in a row as it went for Braden Staper, Hadley Burris, and Hudson Ogle. That one happened back in the second inning. As the next pitch, this one fired away, comes up high, as Turnquist with a big lead off there on second as he'll return back. It'll be a 2-0 start here for Burris. Hadley steps back in. Waits for the 2-0 pitch that Delzato has to offer. As the pitch, this one's going to go outside. It's going to away from Harris as both base runners will advance. So runners on second and third here as well to a 3-0 count for Hadley Burris. As the pitcher in Delzato, as he will get a new ball here, hands one off over to the home plate umpire as he'll make his walk back up here to the mound.
The winning ticket is a red ticket. Number 008.
As Turnquist, who is on third base, he got on there following a fielder's choice, and Braden Staper, who stands on second there following a walk. As now Burris, who steps in facing a 3-0, as Hudson Ogle, the left fielder here, was waiting on deck. 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth and a 6-0 lead here for Billings. As the pitch, this one's going to be in here, taken down the middle for strike one. As it was a 4-pitch walk to Staper on the last at-bat. As the first strike there thrown here on this at-bat to Hadley Burris. The next pitch coming, this one's going to hit him off of the shoulder blade. So a hit by pitch will put bases loaded here for the second time in this game for post 22 in the second and fourth inning. As Delzato will hit for his second pitcher, as we're going to see a mound visit come up here on the mound for Billings. As they will come in, as it looks like we will not see a pitching change here yet.
Commemorating Coach Ploof and his legacy that was unfortunately damaged in the windstorms this past winter. And so to replace it, they are flying that flag, the number 34. That number has been retired, the only number retired in post-22 history, to honor Coach Ploof and his legacy.
So if you did not hear that, a new addition comes up here at the Fitzgerald Stadium with a 34 flag up here on top of the scoreboard, as it is the only retired number here in post-22 history in honor of Coach Dave Ploof after some windstorms that happened over the winter that damaged a sign that was up. So the flag will hoist there for a long, long time. As for Coach Dave Ploof, coach for post-22 for 46 years, and is a huge staple here into the Hardhats history. So Hudson Ogle, who will step up to the plate with bases loaded, as he was in the same situation on his last time up, as he is 0 for 1 here in this game on a ground out that was hit towards first. As Delzato will remain in this game following mound visit, first pitch coming, as will go up high and outside, as that will go here for ball one. Ogle, left-handed batter, steps back in. Turnquist on third, Staper on second, and Burris at first. As the right-hander dishes the 1-0 pitch off to the plate. This one high and outside there, taken for ball two. Quick second here outside the box for Ogle, as he will step back in. As he will move the bat around as he waits for Delzato here to offer the 2-0 pitch. As it comes its way to the plate, this one high and outside for ball three. So in the last 3 at-bats that Delzato has faced, as he has thrown all 3 pitches, first 3 pitches for 3 balls. As Ogle waiting to see the fourth. The pitch. This one is going to be in down the middle here. Call for strike one. No action needed there from Hudson, as he will step back in. Planting the right foot there is Delzato. As the next pitch ready to go. The 3-1 on its way to the plate, as this one is going to be taken outside. That one will go here for ball four, as that will bring the first run in a score in Regan Turnquist, as the score is now 6-1, as the scoreless will still have the lead. As for Regan Turnquist, as he will score for his 11th run on the season. As for Hudson Ogle, who will also tag along for his 10th walk on the season. So we go back to the top of the order here to Aiden Roberts, as he will make for his third at-bat here in this game. 0 for 2 on a ground out and fly out. As he will see the first pitch. This one will fall in here for a strike, as it will start off 0-1. All base runners will take their lead. Delzato looks down the middle, as Harris will give him the call here behind home plate. The 0-1 pitch. This one's going to hit Roberts, as they'll lead another run in to come score. So 2 hit by pitches here in this inning, as one came from Hadley Burris as Aiden Roberts, as he will now tag along for his 12th hit by pitch here on the season. As that will allow Braden Staper to come in to score. So now we go to the Hardhats shortstop in number 3, Jackson Reeder, as he will step up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 in this game on a ground out and fly out. So it'll be Burris on third, Ogle on second, and Roberts here on first. As Delzato offers the first pitch. This one will be called in here for strike one. That one coming on the inside there of Jackson Reeder. So he will start off 0-1. Jackson leading the team in hits with 51 here on the season, as in second place is Lars Kiefer at 47. As the next pitch, this one won't hit the strike zone. That will be taken here for ball 1. And losing the hat there on that pitch is Delzato. So an even 1-1 strike count here for Reeder with 2 outs. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th. As the first 2 runs coming to score here for the Hardhats in this inning. Delzato the pitch. This one's going to hit off Reeder. So that will make it 3 hit by pitches here in this inning. And that's 2 hit by pitches in a row. So that will bring in the 3rd run coming to score, as this game has just got real interesting. As now Lars Kiefer, who will step up to the plate. As the first victim in Hadley Burris on the hit by pitch, he will come in to score. So he'll be the catcher and pitcher here on the mound, as he is motioning towards the dugout here for Billings. So they're still going to roll with Delzato. So Turnquist, Steepert, and Burris all scoring for the 3 runs here in this inning, as it was a 6-0 lead entering this inning, as it is now cut into half here at 6-3. As for Kiefer, 0 for 2 on a line out and ground out here in this game. As Delzato offers the pitch, as this one will come in here down the middle, as I'll be called here for strike 1. Go over the face for Delzato, as Kiefer settles in. The right-hander, as he will wait. Kicks and deals here on the 0-1 pitch, as this one comes up high and inside, and ducking away there is Kiefer, as he did not want to make it 3 hit by pitches in a row. Bases will still remain loaded. Go over the face here for Delzato. Offers the 1-1 pitch. This one is low and outside. That one's taken here for ball 2. As we saw, 2 walks and 3 hit by pitches here on the last 5 at-bats. As Delzato will loosen up the right arm here. Kiefer waiting to see the next pitch, as the 2-1 to the plate. Kiefer is swinging a ground ball right back to the pitcher, as he will throw this one over to first. That's going to get away. Rolling into right field, so 1 run comes in to score. They will send a second, as they're going to hold a runner on third. So 2 runs come in to score, and just like that, Hardhats have scored 5 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning, and it is now just a 1-run game. As Kiefer, as that'll be the first error here of the game for Billings. After a ground ball that went right back to Delzato there on the mound, he looked and turned towards first. The throw just missed the glove there, the first baseman of Zach McDonald. That one just rolled away, as 2 runs were able to come in and score. And like I said, some things just got really interesting, and it did. So the score is 6-5, as a new pitcher will come here in this game. As this is going to be number 18, Kyron Ballard.
The pitcher is going to be the former designated hitter, number 18, Kyron Ballard.
As Ballard, the former designated hitter here in this game for Billings. And the next at bat here will be Josh Elder. So Hudson, Ogle, and Aiden Roberts will come in to score for the 4 and 5 runs scored here in this game. It was 6-0 entering this inning. Post 22 gets 5. So it'll still be a right-hander as he will get his warm pitches in. And we'll resume here to the at-bat for Josh Elder. So the warm-up pitches will come to an end here for Ballard on the mound. As the Hardhats only have 10 games left here on the season before the state tournament starts here following this game. So Josh Elder, who will step up to the plate, as he is 0 for 1 in this game, had a fly out into center field, also having a walk as that came on his last at-bat. As he was the leadoff hitter back here in this inning, so he will come to make his second at-bat here in the 4th. As Kyron Ballard taking a little step off here, as he will be ready to throw the first pitch here, as this will come to Josh Elder. Pitch. This one is going to be falling in here for strike 1. As Ella looks over there to coach down, so only with base runners there on second and third. Out of the glove, pulls out in front of his face. As righty offers the 0-1 pitch, Eller takes a swing. This one is going to land in the center field, and they're going to send 2 runs coming to score the tying run, and the go-ahead run at post 22. Just like that, has taken the lead 7 consecutive runs, and they lead 7-6 here in the bottom of the 4th off a 2 RBI single from Josh Elder, as he will find for his 47th base hit on the season, and he now adds up his RBI total to 49 here on the season. So the Hardhats are rolling here in this inning as they try to snap on this 3-game losing streak. So the courtesy runner for Tate Giddings, the courtesy runner Tate Giddings will come in for Josh Ella there on first. As for the Hardhats, they'll take their first lead here in this game as Ballard will take a quick step off here on the mound. Quick look over to Giddings on first. As the pitch, this one's going to be low and inside. That one is taken here for ball 1 for Steen. As for Brixton, a walk and a pop fly here for him in this game. As he will wait to see the second pitch here as that first one taken for ball 1. Ballard the pitch. Steen holds off. That one in down low here for ball 2. Two here for Brixton Steen with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. As the Hardhats get their first hit of the game, following that from Elder, as Gaines will take off over to second, as he will get there in time. So Brixton Steen will also take that one there for ball 3. We see our first stolen base here of the game for post 22. As Gaines will add for his 5th there on the season. So Steen swinging the bat back and forth will be Regan Turnquist here on deck. As there's Brixton who brought us the first out here of the inning. As the next pitch, this will fall in here for strike 1. As he will take another look over there to manager Coach Downs on the third base line. Another quick step off here from Ballard. After Billings already played 1 game here, as this is game 2 of their doubleheader, as they lost 13-5 against Carpeland earlier. As the next pitch coming is this one in down low and inside for ball 4 to Brixton Steen. And the bases just keep on coming. As Steen will add for his second walk here in this game, as this will now pull up the first baseman, number 15, Regan Turnquist, up to the plate. As for Regan, a hit by pitch and a fielder's choice, also scoring for a run. So that puts runners on first and second. Quick look back there for Ballard towards Giddings on second. He leans on in. As the first pitch comes to Turnquist, he will take a swing as that one was rolling all the way towards the backstop as they'll be taken here for strike one. So he will step back in as a right-handed hitter here for the Hardhats first baseman. As Ballard holds a glove hand there on the hip. Turns to look towards Giddings. He jumps back and forth the pitch. As this one is outside, that one taken for ball one. As Turnquist thought about twice there on taking that swing, he'll hold off. So on two pitches, it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count. As Ballard comes in relief for the starter, Matt Delzato. On the first batter, he faced Elder, hit off a 2 RBI single. Next pitch coming here to Turnquist. This one is high and outside for ball two. First one went in for a strike. The following two here for 2 balls. Ballard stands straight as the pitch will come to Turnquist. Holds on the swing as that one is going to be in here for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs at the bottom of the 4th inning as the Hardhats 7 with Billings Scarlets 6 as 7 consecutive runs here scored from post 22 here in this inning. Leaning more on in here is Ballard as the pitch on its way to the plate. This one comes up high, ball 3 to Turnquist, so he will face a full count as will be Braden Staper waiting on deck. Runners on first and second as they both will take their lead off, and Giddings and Steen. As Ballard, the right-hander, delivers the 3-2 pitch as this one is in for strike three. That will catch Turnquist looking for strike three as Ballard ran for his first strikeout. But post 22, what an inning. Down by 6-0 going in to the bottom of the 4th inning, and they put up 7 as they have their first lead here of the game. We'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 5th inning. Ready to go here to start the 5th inning. We see a new pitcher on the mound here for post 22. It's a left-hander in number 9, Hudson Ogle. So some changes are made. Kane McLeod will come off the bench as he will go into left field. As he will go in as that designated hitter spot, so he will come in to replace for Aiden Roberts. As for Hudson Ogle here on the season, pitching-wise, 4 innings pitched with a 1-win, no-loss record. 1 strikeout to 2 batters walked in with a 1.75 ERA here on the season. So now the Hardhats, who are now with a 7-6 lead, they look to protect it, as it's going to be the leadoff hitter here, as this is going to be Warren. As the first pitch, this one is going to be in here as that will be called for a strike. 0-1 to start off. Brandon Warren, the third baseman, with a ground-out infielder's choice for him here in this game. Blow over the face here for Ogle. As he'll take the step back, kicks a leg up, the pitch comes, a swing. This is popped up in the air going into center field. Kiefer chasing it down as he'll make the catch there on the pop fly and brings us here for the first out on the top of the 5th inning.
Now batting the shortstop, number 17, Porter Dahlberg.
As this will now pull in the shortstop, number 17, Porter Dahlberg, up to the plate. As he is 1 for 2 in this game with a single and a strikeout. So Ogle will take care of the first batter here in the inning, as he will offer the first pitch here, the second one, as he will swing and miss here for strike one. As for the Scarlets, 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for post 22. 7 runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors. As Ogle off for the next pitch, this one just comes up high for ball one. As Dahlberger, the left-hander, who will make his way back into the batter's box here as a left-handed hitter. Ogle the pitch, a swing, as that one is scooped up by Turnquist on first on the ground. A great catch there from Turnquist. He will tag first base, as that'll bring us here for the second out of the inning. As this will now pull up the catcher in number one, Mateo Harris. Harris, who has a fielder's choice and a walk here in this game. As he will step in. Turnquist playing that bouncing ball very well, like a windmill save, as this first pitch here is going to be popped up, and that one is going out of play here for a foul ball. So the 0-1 start here for Harris, who will make his third at-bat here in this game. Ogle will get a new ball. As for the Scarlets catcher, he will step in the batter's box. Ogle kicks and deals the pitch. The breaking ball swung on line drive. That goes for a foul ball on the first baseline. As I'll bring in the 0-2 count. Two-way here in the top of the fifth inning. Stepping back in, here comes Harris. Ogle, the left-hander. Fires away here on the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball that just comes up high here. That'll be taken for ball one. This will be the second baseman, Brooks Hust, here on deck for Billings. After the pop fly and the ground out, took care of the two outs here in this inning. Next pitch is swung on well ahead. This one going into center field. Backpedaling is Kiefer in center field, as he is under, makes the catch here for the third out of the top of the fifth inning. As Hudson Ogle will retire the side at the top of the fifth. As we're going to take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the bottom of the fifth inning. Ready to go here to start the bottom of the fifth inning as leadoff hitter here for post 22. This is going to be the right fielder, number 30, Braden Staper, up to the plate. It'll be the 7-8-9 hitter, Staper, followed by Burris and Ogle. As we will still see Kyron Ballard here pitching as he came in the last inning. Only threw for 0.1 innings as the first pitch here that comes to Staper. This one is going to be in down low as I'll be taking here for ball one. As for Staper in this game, a strikeout and a walk. Also scoring for one. That one happened in the last inning. As next pitch, this one will go low and outside here for ball two. Ballard tosses one back here to home plate as he will request for a new change here for a ball. As he'll make his way back up here to the mound. Staper steps on in, taps on home plate. Pulls the bat up here to the shoulder as the right-handed hitter. As the 2-0 pitch on its way to the plate, Staper is swinging a ground ball. This one, the second baseman can't make the diving catch. As Staper will single, and that will add for the second base hit here in the game for post 22. And Braden will add for his 16th hit on the season. As we now go to the Hardhats third baseman, number 14, Hadley Burris. as he has a walk and a hit by pitch for him here in this game. Practice swing here for the right-handed hitter, as he will step on in. As Ballard, with his back facing towards the base runner and Staper on first, he'll take a little checkup there. First pitch coming, as trying to place a bunt there as Burris as this will come in here for strike one. Ballard looks towards home plate with Burris now stepping to the batter's box. Lead off for the runner on first. The 0-1 comes. Burris trying to place for another bunt as that one is going to go outside. As Harris quickly pops up and will look down on first base as Staper will just stay put there. 2 pitches, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ballard the pitch. Burris will place the bunt, but that one will go for a foul ball. As that one will go directly down into the turf and then comes right back up into Burris while he was trying to take his run down there on the first base line. So he'll have to come back in, 1-2 count. Nobody out, just the second batter here in the bottom of the 5th inning for post 22. Ballard will take a step off here as Burris still waiting here outside the box as Coach Downs gives him the call sign. Comes back in, we'll see Hudson Ogle here waiting on deck. As Ballard, the pitch. This one just comes up high as Burris will take the step back. That one taken for ball 2. He'll follow suit like he did there on the last play. 2-2. Ballard the pitch. This one comes up high here for ball 3. So Halle Burris facing full count here. As he will step in here for the Hardhats third baseman. Hardhats right fielder and Staper is lead off there on first. Ballard the pitch. Runner takes off. Burris a swing. This one up in the air into center field. And under it and making the catch there is Prill. Staper will have to make his return back there to first. That brings us here for the first out of the inning. As now this will pull in the number 9 hitter. As the pitcher, number 9, Hudson Ogle, who will come up to the plate. As he retires the side there on the top of the 5th inning, as he has a walk and a ground out here in this game, batting wise. So he will step in. As will be Kane McLeod on deck as he'll make his first at bat. As he will come in for Aiden Roberts following the adjustments made for the pitching change. As Staper takes off to second, the throw gets away from the shortstop as they will both collide there with Staper sliding to second. So he will take the stolen base, make sure that he's okay. And this will start off here 0-1 to Ogle. As Staper who will add for his 3rd stolen base here on the season. As he can pitch and he can run and he can hit. As he had that walk-off back against Missoula during the Firecracker tournament to punch their ticket in for the championship game. As Ogle faces the 0-1 pitch, he'll take a swing. This one's well hit into right field as that one will stay fair. He trips on first base as Staper is going around third as he will come in to score. As Ogle, who will get a double, and now post 22 make it 8 consecutive runs. They have an 8-6 lead. Just on the second pitch there, Ogle sees, and he will bring in a run to score as he'll make that for his 16th hit on the season, and that's for his 9th RBI. So coming to make their first at-bat here of the game is now the left fielder, number 2, Kane McLeod, who will step up to the plate. And Staper, who comes in to score there from second. As for Kane here on the season, a 190 batting average with 19 hits, 26 RBIs, and 22 runs scored. Rolls the bat here high on the right shoulder. Ballard will take a look to the base runner there with Ogle on second, following the double to pitch. A swing from McLeod. That one is rolling into left field as they're going to hold runners there on the corner. So the first pitch, wasting no time, is Kane McLeod as he will single, as he will add for his 20th hit on the season. And now we go here to the shortstop in number 3, Jackson Reeder, who will step up to the plate. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1 out, runners on the corners. Hardhats up by 2 runs, 8-6. As Harris, who is going to give a call-out sign here to his infielders. As for Reeder, a ground-out, fly-out, and hit by pitch here in this game. As he will sway the bat here back and forth. Bat looks down, McLeod, the runner on first, as this pitch is going to come low and inside here for ball one. As Reeder examines the bat here as left-handed hitter. Taps on home plate as he will wait here for the 1-0 pitch. As it's offered. This one high and outside, that was taken for ball two. For 2 pitches, 2 balls. Here to the shortstop, and Jackson Reed will be the center fielder, Lars Kiefer, waiting on deck. Quick turnaround, the throw to first. As going back in, slide safe there as McLeod has that one. The throw back to the pitcher, that one bobbles in and out of his glove as he is able to control it. So base runners will stay there on first and third, and McLeod and Hudson Ogle. Reeder waiting to see the third pitch here on this at-bat. Ballard offers it. This one is high and outside as McLeod takes off to second with no throw there in time, with no throw attempted. As Kane McLeod, who will add for a stolen base. As I will make that for the Hardhats left fielder, his third here on the season. So that leaves first base open on the 3-0 count here for Jackson Reeder. All the infielders playing a little bit in tighter as the pitch. This one is in down low. That one taken for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk here to Jackson Reeder. As that will make it now for his 22nd on the season. So bases loaded again here for post 22. This will pull in the center fielder, number 19, Lars Kiefer, up to the plate. On his last at-bat, he reached on error, as that was the last play we saw Matt Delzato have. He threw over to first, got away from him, and then the 2 tying runs came in to score, or the tying run and the go-ahead run, to give the Hardhats that 7-6 lead, where they now lead 8-6. As the pitch here from Ballard, this one will go low and outside, taken here for ball 1 from Lars Kiefer. Takes a look over to Coach Downs on the third base line. Still with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. As Ballard, the 1-0 delivery, the pitch, this one will go here down the middle as that one is called for strike 1. As the right-hander looks down the middle, he'll wait for Lars Kiefer to step in the batter's box as he follows. Infielders again playing in tight like they did on the last at-bat to Jackson Reeder. The 1-1, Kiefer swings as he will foul that one here out of play. So the count is now brought here to 1-2. It'll be the Hardhats catcher, number 25, Josh Elder, here on deck. As Kiefer steps back in, sways the bat back and forth, holds it up here to the shoulder. Glove over the face for Ballard, gives the nod away, the 1-2 pitch. This one down the turf, a block that gets away. Ogle takes off from third, and he will come in to score on the pass ball. And now post 22 leads. It's 9-6 here, as that will leave first base open. And now a 2-2 count here for Lars Kiefer. So Ogle will score for his second run of the game after he hit an RBI double that allowed Braden Staper in to score here earlier in this inning. So the count is given back here to Ballard. As the right-hander, a deep breath here on the mound. As the 2-2 on its way to the plate. Kiefer swings, the ground ball gets past him, bobbles it at second, the shortstop bobbles it too! As that might have been 2 errors there on the play. So Kiefer will reach on air for the second time here in this game. 1 run comes in a score as post 22 hits double digits as they lead 10-6. And that will put runners here on the corners for post 22. So that will only count as 1 error there for Billings. Now both teams having 2. And coming to score that run is going to be Kane McLeod. So Jackson Reeder on third now, as I will have Lars Kiefer on first. This will pull up Josh Elder, as he is 1 for 2 here in this game. A fly-out walk and a 2 RBI single that was hit on his last at-bat. That kind of got the fire started here in this game. He had the first base hit. That's when the runs started coming here for post 22 here in the last inning. First pitch he sees, takes this one downstairs for ball 1. As Ballard, looking down the middle, waits the call here from his catcher and Harris. The 1-0 pitch coming to Elder, as this one is going to be up and high in the strike zone for strike 1. So Elder on 2 pitches, 1 ball and 1 strike. After Kiefer reached on error, he's on first base. Jackson Reeder on third after he walked on his at-bat here earlier in this inning. As the pitch comes, this one coming close to Josh Elder. Runner takes off to second as no throw is there from Harris. So Lars Kiefer will take a stolen base as he will add now for his 20th on the season. That puts runners here on second and third in the 2-1 count here for catcher Josh Elder. Glove over the face here for Ballard. Kicks and kneels the 2-1 pitch. Elder swing pops this one out of play here for the foul ball. So the count is brought 2-2 as it will be Brixton Steen here on deck for post 22. After we started this inning from the number 7 hitter in Braden Staper as we're here to the number 4 hitter in Josh Elder. Over the face for Ballard. Twists and turns the 2-2 pitch. A swing. This one up in the air into left field. As making the catch is Kaluga. Reader will tag from third as Kiefer will do there from second. So the sacrifice fly from Josh Elder will allow Jackson Reader in a score. Now post 22 leads 11-6. And with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As now this will pull in the Hardhats second baseman, number 13, Brixton Steen, up to the plate. As that one actually landed. So that will only be for 1 out, as that was for a base hit there for Josh Elder. So that's going to put runners in the corners, and we'll pull here for a mound visit for Billings. So that one just dropped right in front of the left fielder, and Olin Kaluga. You let that one bounce, then threw it over towards home. As for Josh Elder, who will find for his second base hit here of the game. Jackson Reader, who comes in to score as runners, will still remain on the corners here for post 22, and Lars Kiefer. And now Tate Guinea's the courtesy runner. So we're going to see a new pitcher here. It's going to be a right-hander, and number 9, Zach McDonald, who was formerly playing first base. As we will see what the adjustments are made here. So the new pitcher McDonald is done here with his warm-up pitches as it will put runners on first and third here. So coming into play at first base, it's going to be Mateo Harris, who was formerly the catcher. As it will put a new catcher here in the game as Brixton Steen will step up to the plate. Brixton having 2 walks here in this game as well as a pop fly into center field. So the catcher will give out a quick call-out sign here to his infielders. As McDonald will take a look back there towards the runner on first. First pitch comes. This will be counted in here for a strike. So Steen, who will start off 0-1. So post 22 makes it 11 consecutive runs scored here since the 4th inning to now give him to an 11-6 lead. As the next offering here to Steen on a breaking ball that braked a little bit too much down low in the batter's box, as that will go here for ball 1. 2 pitches, 1-1 count. As Steen, the lefty, holds the bat here on the shoulder. The pitch, the swing. This is a ground ball that stays fair. A high bouncer. The second baseman throws to shortstop as he'll be in for 1 out as 1 run comes in a score there from Lars Kiefer. So the fielder's choice now. It is a 6-run lead here for post 22. It's 12-6. As they'll just leave there Brixton Steen on first with 2 away. As the courtesy runner and Tate Giddings is out there. Kiefer comes in to score his 2nd run of the game. As this will now pull in the first baseman, number 15, Regan Turnquist, up to the plate. As the first pitch he sees, he'll take that one in for strike one. As for Regan, a hit by pitch and a fielder's choice here in this game for him. As the next offering, this one is down the middle, he'll take that one here for strike two. Two pitches for two strikes with two away. As McDonald looks over to the runner on first. The pitch, Turnquist will swing, and that will go for a foul ball. As it will just bounce away there from Coach Downs. That one is just tossed over to the side. So new ball given here to McDonald on the mound. As a 0-2 count that's fouled off from Turnquist. As the right-hander stands straight on the mound. The 0-2 pitch comes. Turnquist a swing, a hard hit ground ball picked up by the shortstop. Throws over to first. Can't make the catch in the turf. There is the first baseman, and Mateo Harris. So the third error of the game that comes from Billings. As Regan Turnquist will reach on air. And now this will pull in the right fielder, number 30, Braden Stapert, up to the plate. As for Stapert, hit a single as he was also the leadoff hitter here in this inning. We've seen this happen in the last two innings as Elder in the last one, and now Stapert here in this inning as he singled already earlier. First pitch he sees, he'll take a swing and a miss here for strike one. Comes back in. McDonald looks back over to Brixton, seeing the runner on second. The pitch. This one high and inside with Stapert turning away as that will be taken in here for ball one. 1-1 with two away. McDonald the pitch. This one inside, almost clipping the elbow there of Stapert. As that will go inside, that will be called here for ball two. This will be the third baseman, Hadley Burris, here on deck for post 22. Next pitch coming as Stapert will take a piece of this one. He's going to foul that one here in the play. So the count is brought to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth inning. Hardhats 12, Scarlets 6. As Stapert will step in. New ball given here on the mound for Zach McDonald. Again looking down the middle. Takes another look back to Steen on second. The pitch. Stapert is swinging. The third baseman bobbles it. This one is out in front of him. He can't make the play. So back-to-back errors as the Scarlets will make that for the fourth of the game. And the bases will come loaded here for post 22. As this will pull in the third baseman, 14, Hadley Burris, up to the plate. As now here in this game, 2 reach-on errors for Lars Kiefer, 1 for Regan Turnquist, and 1 now for Braden Stapert. As Burris will see the first pitch here for McDonald as he will swing and miss, as it'll be counted here for strike one. As for Hadley, earlier here in this inning on a flyout that happened into center field, as that brought us for the first out here of the inning. Next pitch coming, this one is low and outside, able to get the glove over there in time as it'll be called here for ball one. He's going to call for a timeout. That'll be Luke Schuyler, who will be the new catcher here for Billings after they made the move for Mateo Harris, the catcher, over to first. So the quick one-on-one comes to an end. Burris steps in now, facing here a 1-1 count. Glove over the face for McDonald. As bases remain loaded, the right-hander fires away, as this one will just come up high here as that will be taken for ball two. As Burris staying patient, steps back in. McDonald the next pitch coming, a swing and a miss here for strike two. So Hadley Burris looks over to Coach Downs for the 2-ball, 2-strike count, 2 outs, bases loaded. McDonald the pitch. As this one is down the middle, catches Burris looking here for strike 3. As that will do it for the 5th inning. Post 22 scores 5 runs to extend their lead here as they lead 12-6 after 5. We'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 6th inning. ready to go here to start the 6th inning. As leadoff hitter here for the Scarlets to go back to the top of the order. As this is going to be the right fielder, or excuse me, this is going to be number 5, Luke Schuyler. So he will come in to hit for Brooks Hurst here in the number 9 spot. So it'll be the 9-1-2 hitters here for the Scarlets. Schuyler will make his first at-bat here in the game. We'll see Hudson Ogle return on the mound here for post 22 after he came in the last inning to relieve for Rowan Fredrickson. As he'll fire away the first pitch as a swing and a miss will come here. As I will go here for strike 1. As Ogle delivers the 0-1 pitch, as this one takes a bounce off the turf, gets away there from Elder. As that one will take a bounce there off the home plate umpire Mike Deming. That will go here for ball 1. So Ogle just 2 pitches here on this at-bat, evens the count here. Offers the next pitch. There's a Swan on a ground ball as Reeder makes a diving catch. He picks up, throws to first. Turnquist makes the catch. Incredible play by Jackson Reeder. A diving catch as the shortstop brings us the first out here at the top of the 6th inning. So Schuyler will ground out as this now we go back to the top of the order to the right fielder number 6, Bridger Leyland. As he is 0 for 2 in this game with 2 strikeouts and a walk. As Ogle will check up on Reeder and see if he's okay, and he gives the thumbs up right back. Ogle the pitch, a breaking ball that drops just outside. Ogle thought that should have been called there for strike 1. It'll be called here for ball 1. As the lefty waits to see the second pitch, as the 1-0 offering comes, as this one is going to be outside, as I'll go here for ball 2, as that one coming in out of the glove as well there from Josh Elder there behind the plate. Ogle kicks and deals the 2-0 pitch as this one is outside. Make that one go there for ball 3. As Leyland steps back in, holds the bat here on the left shoulder. As Ogle fires away the pitch high and outside as I'll be taken for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Leland as he will get on base here for the second time in this game. As this will pull up the center fielder number 4, Oliver Prill, up to the plate. As he has a reach on air in this game, as well as 2 base hits with a triple and double, with 2 runs scored and an RBI as well. So Ogle now aware with a runner on first following the walk, as a double play could be in the hands here for post 22. As the pitch comes, a swing, a ground ball that stays fair here on the first base line. Turnquist flips it to Ogle. He will tag on first, as a runner will advance to second, as that brings us here for the second outs of the inning. So Prill will ground out, as now pull up the pitcher, number 9, Zach McDonald, up to the plate. As McDonald taps on home plate, Ogle holds the ball here behind his back. Quick turn and look towards the runner on second. As the second and shortstop back up. First pitch, this one will come in for a strike. As that will go here, ball 1. Ogle with a deep breath. Ready to see the next pitch that Josh Elder wants to see in his glove. I'll look back to the runner on second. The 0-1 pitch, a breaking ball that falls in. That one going in for strike 2. 2 pitches for 2 strikes here with 2 outs at the top of the 6th inning. As Ogle, another look back to the runner on second. Kicks a leg. The pitch, the breaking ball just comes up high the strike zone. That one taken here for ball 1. Bat up here to the shoulder for Prill. As Ogle the lefty trying to find the strike here to put away the top of the 6th. As it comes to the plate, this one is going to be low and inside. That one taken here for ball 2. After the first 2 pitches were taken for 2 strikes, the following 2 here for balls. As the base runner and Leyland there on second, following his 4-pitch walk as the second batter in the inning. Ogle the pitch, the breaking ball, Swan on a ground ball hit towards Reeder. He picks up, throws to first, and he will make the play for the third out there at the top of the 6th inning. As Post 22 is still holding on to their 6-run lead, as we'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the bottom of the 6th inning. Ready to go here for the bottom of the sixth inning. We'll still see Zach McDonald here on the mound for Billings, as it's going to be a leadoff hitter, the pitcher number 9, Hudson Ogle, who will step up to the plate. As Ogle on his last at bat hit a RBI double, that one going into deep right field that stayed fair. As the first pitch he sees, he will take a swing and he will miss here, as that will go for strike one. And then we'll follow here with Kane McLeod and Jackson Reeder as the 9-1-2 hitters here in the bottom of the sixth. As the pitch comes, Ogle will pop this one high up in the air, as this one is hooking left, as the left fielder trying to give chase. They'll let that one drop for a foul ball. So Ogle will start off here 0-2. As for post 22 with the comeback, as this could be the last time we see them hit here in this game, as they will look to try to close it there in the top of the seventh inning. As Ogle steps back in on two pitches, on a swing and a miss on a foul ball. McDonald offers the pitch, as this one will be taken high and outside, as I'll go here for ball one. Ogle also adding for a walk here in this game as well. As kicks and deals. The 1-2 pitch, this one's taken outside. That will make it 2-2 here. Ogle, who started this game in left field, they came into pitch here starting in back in the fifth inning. Next one comes Ogle, a good swing. This one on the air into center field and getting there in time and making the catches all over Prill, as they'll bring us here for the first out of the inning on the flyout. And now this will pull in the left fielder, number 2, Kane McLeod, up to the plate. As for Kane, on the first pitch he saw on his first at bat of the game for a single, also had a stolen base and a run, as he'll make his second at bat here in this game as he comes in to hit for Aiden Roberts. As McDonald the glove here over the face, as the pitch comes, as McLeod will swing and miss on a breaking ball that goes down to the turf, and he will start off here 0-1. Right-hander steps right back in, pulls the bat up here to the shoulder. McDonald fires away. This pitch is swung and miss here for strike two. Same thing like we just saw there on the previous at-bat to Ogle. 2 pitches for 2 strikes, and follow with the 2-2. Next pitch coming. This one is high and inside. That will be taken here for ball one. Reeder waiting on deck. As McDonald, the pitch. McLeod will swing and miss, and that will be taken there for strike 3. So that'll bring us here for the second out of the bottom of the sixth inning, as this pulls in Jackson Reeder, the shortstop, who made an incredible diving catch and got the out there in the last inning, as there was groundouts hit back-to-back to him. So he will step in. As for Jackson, hit by a pitch and a walk here, as he's still trying to find for his first base hit. As the first pitch he sees, he'll take this one in down low, as he will start off 1-0. As the next pitch comes, Reeder swings, pops this one. That one out of play here for a foul ball. So on 2 pitches, Jackson faces a 1-ball, 1-strike count with 2-A. New ball given here to Zach McDonald on the mound. As Reeder, the lefty, sees the 1-1 pitch. This one's taken high and outside. Take that one for ball 2. As Reeder set to see the next pitch, McDonald offers it to him. This one is in down low. That one for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike the count here, as there'll be Lars Kiefer, the center fielder, waiting on deck. As both teams having 5 hits here in this game. As a 3-1 pitch, this one is high and inside. Count that for ball 4. So Jackson Reeder will take the walk there on first with 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth, as that makes it for his second walk here in this game on back-to-back at-bats as well. As Lars Kiefer will step in on back-to-back at-bats for him, he has reached on air. A total of 3 here in this game for Billings. Quick throw over to first, as Reeder will slide back in safe. As Kiefer taps on home plate. He'll wait from the first pitch here from McDonald as it comes. A swing. This one is ground ball. It gets past the second baseman, rolling into right field. So Lars Kiefer, as he will fight for his first base hit here in this game, as I'll make it now for his 48th on the season. And now pulls in the Hardhats catcher in number 25, Josh Elder, up to the plate. As for Josh here, 2 hits, 2 singles, as well with a walk and a fly out into center field. So with Reeder standing on second and Kiefer on first, as the big, powerful left-handed hitter comes in at bat. First pitch he sees takes this one outside for ball one. As McDonald looks down the middle, waits his call here from his catcher and Skyler. The pitch. Elder holds on the swing, takes that one again here outside for ball two. Two pitches, a 2-0 count here for Josh, as he's already walked here for one time in this game. As he will see the next pitch, no swing, that one down the middle here for strike one. After we saw the first two batters in this inning, Hudson Ogle and King McLeod on the flyout and strikeout for the 2 outs. As the next pitch coming, this one is in here for strike two. So the Hardhats down to the last out and strike here at the bottom of the 6th inning. I'll look back there, the runner on second. Pitch goes high and outside. That'll make the count full here. As will be Brixton Steen, the second baseman, waiting on deck. As Eller taps on home plate. As the 3-2. I'll look back to Reader on second to pitch, as getting a piece of there is Elder. As that one is off of the mask there of Skyler, so they'll give him a second to recoup after taking one off of the noggin. As full count will remain here for Josh Elder. Settles on in. As McDonald offers the pitch. As this one is outside, that one is taken for ball four, so bases are loaded again here for post 22. This time in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the second time here in this game that Josh Eller will get walked, as we're going to see a mound visit come here from Billings. And it looks like this will be the game here for McDonald. As we'll see Blake Skillstad, as he will come in to be the new pitcher here for Billings here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Excuse me, Blake Skillstad. So we'll let him get his more pitches in, and we'll return here for the bottom of the 6th inning.
Looks like McDonald will head back to first base. But while we have a moment, Hard Hat fans, the Hard Hats will be back in action this Wednesday. They will host Sioux Falls for 4 games on Wednesday and Thursday, 2 doubleheaders. The Wednesday doubleheader will start at 5 o'clock. Thursday will start at 11:30 a.m. So you get an evening doubleheader and an afternoon doubleheader. The Expos will also be in action Wednesday. They will travel to Sioux Falls for 2 games. Wednesday's game will start at 5, and Thursday's game will start at 11.
So we're going to go here following the new pitching change, as it's going to be number 8, Blake Skillstad on the mound here. As Brixton Steen will come in with bases loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As the lefty here in this game with 2 walks, a pop fly, and a fielder's choice, as that one came on his last at-bat here in this game, making his 5th at-bat. First pitch from Skillstad, as Steen is going to pop this one high up in the air in foul territory on the third base line, as this one won't be able to get caught, as that one is going to hit off of the top of the bullpen there for post 22. So that foul ball will start off 0-1 here for Steen. As Brixton will make his way back into the batter's box here. Skillstad, after throwing his first pitch, he will look down the middle here, ready to throw his second. As it's on its way, this one is in down low, taken for ball one here for Brixton. As we started to the number 9 hitter here in the lineup in this inning, as we're now here to the number 5 hitter in Brixton Steen. As the next pitch coming, this one is in for strike 2, backing up just a little bit there as Brixton trying to avoid getting hit. So the count is brought here to 1-2 with 2 outs. Hardhats still up by 6 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Skillstad, the pitch. This one is going to go high and outside. Takes that one for ball 2. As Skyler will lock this one up here a little bit, and we'll toss that one back here to the pitcher on the mound. Steen settles in. 2-2 count. Pulls the ball back here on the glove. Fires away on the 2-2 pitch. A ground ball that's hit towards first. As picked up by McDonald, he's going to run, slides into first as Steen will jump over his leg. And that will be out number 3 here for the 6th inning. So the Hardhats just 3 more outs here as it will add for their 36th win on the season. But first, we'll take a short break here on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 7th inning.
Post 22-12.
Ready to go here to start the 7th inning. As leadoff hitter here for Billings, this is going to be DH number 18, Kyron Ballard, as we saw him for a short stint pitching as he came after for Matt Delzato. Then it followed to Zach McDonald and now to Blake Skillestad. Hudson Ogle still remains on the mound here for post 22 after he came in the 5th inning. As he will look here to close out for 3 innings here in this game. And also looking to have for his 2nd win on the season. So Ballard will step in as he is 2 for 2 in this game with a single and a double, also adding in for a walk. As Ogle will offer the first pitch, as this one is going to come up high, as I'll be taken here for ball 1. So it'll be Ballard followed by Kaluga and Brendan Warren here at the top of the 7th. The pitch, swung on a ground ball. This one gets past Burris and gets past Reeder, and then will roll into left field. So a leadoff single here for Ballard, as he will find for his 3rd base hit here in this game. And now we will see Olin Kulaga, the left fielder, as he is 0 for 3 here in this game. As a strikeout came for him back in the 1st inning. Rowan Frederickson, who threw for 6 strikeouts here in this game, just threw 4 innings pitch for him on this game. Ogle offers the first one. This one comes up high, as I'll be taken here for ball 1. As Hudson returns back here on the bump. Runner with his lid off on first. Ogle delivers the 1-0 pitch, as this one will just come in down low, makes that one go here for ball 2. As for Hudson, he started earlier in the season for the post 22 Expos, and he's got about 20 games here under his belt as a Hardhat, and he's making it stick here. And he's been a big staple here for post 22 as for the games that he's played with the Hardhats. As now it's a 3-0 count here for Kyron Ballard. Or Kaluga. Ballard on first with his leadoff. Ogle the pitch, as this one will come up high, and that will go here for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk will put runners here on first and second for the Billings Scarlets. As now this will pull in a 3rd baseman, number 14, Brendan Warren. As Warren today a ground out fielder's choice and a pop fly. Hardhats still trying to find their first out here in the top of the 7th inning. As the right-handed batter who will step into the batter's box. Base runners will get their leadoffs. Ogle looks to the runner on second. As the pitch. This is swung on a foul ball that goes into the crowd. So we'll start off 0-1 here on this at-bat. New ball given here on the mound for the left-handed pitcher and Hudson Ogle. As the righty and Warren will wait. Hudson looks back to the runner on second. Kicks a leg up the 0-1 pitch coming. This one bouncing the turf as Elder able to block that one as that one rolls out in front of him. And that will go here for ball 1. So on 2 pitches, it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count here. So the 3rd hitter here in this inning. As Ogle the pitch. Swung on a ground ball that gets passed to Ogle. He will throw to second. Reeder makes for 1 out. The throw to first is not in time. So a fielder's choice, as that will be 1 out here in the 7th, and we'll put runners on the corners. So Warren will hit for his 2nd fielder's choice here in this game, as he'll pull in the shortstop, number 17, Porter Dahlberg. up to the plate. So Ogle will wait for him to step into the batter's box, as he will wait for him with the ball behind his back. Stand straight, looks to the runner on first as the pitch comes. As this one is going to be in down the middle, as I'll be called here for strike one. As Dahlberg waits to see the second pitch. Ogle delivers the breaking ball. That one just coming up high as I'll be taken here for ball one. One practice swing here for Dahlberg before he will see the next pitch. Ogle has it ready in his glove. Fires away on the 1-1. This one is in for strike two on the top outside corner. So Ogle just on three pitches here on this at bat. 1-2 count with one away. Following the fielder's choice that was hit there from Brendan Warren, the third baseman on the previous at bat. Next pitch coming, a breaking ball that just goes outside. As I'll be taken there for ball two, as Hudson Ogle can't believe that one, as that breaking ball looked to be in the strike zone. So he takes a quick second there off of the mound for him, and he will return back on the mound. As Dahlberg, the lefty, waits. Ogle the pitch, as this one is going to be taken outside, as I will go here for ball three. So full count, runners on the corners. After we saw one walk here, as that came from Olin Kaluga, as he came out on that fielder's choice on that four-pitch walk. 3-2, Ogle, the pitch. Swung on, popped up high in the air. This one's still in play, as Ogle will chase after. He calls for it, and he will make the catch. And that will make it for the second out of the inning. As now Billings down to the last out here in the game. As this is going to pull in now the pitcher, number 8, Blake Skillestad, as he'll make for his first at bat here in this game. As for Hudson Ogle, that pop up that was right in the vicinity there for Josh Hill, he came all the way running from the mound and comes under it, and he'll make the catch there for the second out. As he looks over to first. First pitch comes to Skillestad as he will take a swing on the check one, and they're going to say he went for it. So first pitch goes in for strike one. Draws his line in the batter's box, waits to see the second pitch. Will stand straight. Kicks a leg up, the 0-1 pitch coming. Another swing and a miss. That will go here for strike two. Two pitches, two strikes, two outs, top of the seventh inning. As Ogle will wait for the ball here behind his back. The 0-2 to the plate. Swan on gets a piece of it, as he will still see the same pitch, or same count on the pitch here. As he will face 0-2. As I get that foul ball picked up and moved out of the way. As the 0-2 offering to the plate. This one will come up high, and that will go here for ball one. So three pitches will hit for two strikes, then follow with a foul ball. As that will come up there for ball one. As Ogle receives the next pitch here from his catcher and Elder. The 1-2. This one comes up high for ball two. Another second here outside the box for Blake Skillestad, as he came in a pitch in that last out there in the sixth inning for Billings. Ogle, the pitch, the breaking ball, swung on, gets past him, up to the mound. Steen tags it, and he will tag on second base, and that will do it. A comeback for post 22. After they were down 6-0 going into the fourth inning, they scored 7 runs, but just wait, they scored 12 consecutive runs to earn them for their 36th win on the season to win 12-6. Well, that would do it here for this live here tonight, folks. Thank you all for tuning in, as this is Wyatt Simmons signing off. Have a great night.
Everyone's here tonight. Please travel safely as you head back tonight. If you can help us out by checking around your seat, if you see any trash that you can pick up for us and throw that away, we would greatly appreciate that. Once again, thank you to all the teams.